Let's go. No intro. Like Mac Dre, I'm always in motion. So, thank y'all for tapping in. I see a couple people already in the building. We're going to get this link down in here. Connie's starting to get the hang of this. I'm going to pin the link at the top real quick because we got to have a little follow up to what we were discussing earlier. And that is, well, we had a couple things, right? We were talking about Rolly. Where does Rolly rank? Is he the least? Is he the worst champ in current day? Uh, Historically bad champ. I mean, I'm gonna let y'all call it, but see, I'm having some trouble getting the logistics together. Y'all bear with me. Let me see if I can do it this way. Boom. Okay, there we go. No problem. Yeah, man. So let me get it started. Get the cook started. Rolly. Rumored to have a fight with Manny Pacquiao, right? That's what we're talking about. That's a rumor. It's not official tissue, like I say, but that is the word on the street, right? Got CT's finest. I'm gonna pull you up. What up, CT? You
What's
chill?
good, brother?
Okay.
Everything,
Oh shit.
everything good on my end? You hear me? No.
I was using my other headphones. Hold on. See, I'm unprepared. I told you it's a spontaneous stream.
Right.
There we go. What up, HLC? I mean, what up, CT? Yo, I
What's
gave you a
good?
couple. Yeah, we chilling. I gave you a couple raffle entries in Marco's shit. I hope you got that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Appreciate you.
Hey, no problem, homie. What'd you put them on? I'm curious.
The Mayweather.
The Mayweather, not the Hagler.
Nah, I did the Mayweather.
All right, that's cool. I got some entries and a couple on both of those.
Yeah,
So yeah, what you want to follow up to continue the conversation we was having on Marcos about Rolly and
yeah.
Pacquiao. I forget who you had.
Honestly, I didn't even know that fight was real until earlier today.
Well, no, it's
So
not. It's not
not,
signed,
not
sealed, and
official.
delivered, but it's
Oh,
like
okay.
it's close, essentially close. So we're gonna talk about it to lead in. Sometimes
Yeah,
rumors get to talk about.
yeah. I was listening. I didn't get the chance to chime in when people were talking about Rolly and he's a B class fighter, C.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Okay, so you weren't even on it. So
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead, man.
yeah. Only thing I'm gonna be real quick. Only thing I can say is, I mean, he beat Ryan. So what does that say about Ryan? How good Ryan is?
No, exactly. It puts it in context that maybe he wasn't this world beater. And maybe, just maybe, that PEDs had more to do with the quote unquote victory over Devin than people want to admit. I still
Right.
want to see more evidence. I want to see how Devin performs against Norman. Even if he
Yeah.
doesn't win, like he takes him the distance and gets, puts up a respectable effort, I'll be like, it all depends on how shit works out, but it's not looking good for Ryan right now based on how the Rolly fight played out exactly because he had to be clean for that one, trying to preserve the
Right.
Devin rematch. So,
Right.
yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
We got Jersey who just hopped up. What's up with it? I hope
Yo,
it's Aiden.
Jersey Aiden, let's
There we
get
go.
it.
Oh, I was hoping
Um,
somebody wasn't trying to pull an alias. You got it, champ. Let's
oh
go.
my gosh, someone came in with my name on Marco's chat the other day. That was
Exactly.
crazy sauce.
Yeah, man. You never know. All right, cool. Good to have you up here, homie.
No,
Do you
yeah,
want to talk on this Rolly Pacquiao or how you see Rolly like in the context of champion? Because we can't forget he is a two-time world champion. Now,
No, he is like on disrespect him like that.
I
um, I gotta say, me and my friends have kept up with Rolly's career for a while, and it's just such a meme. Like, he was getting punched in the face by Barroso, and they like stopped the fight and gave him the stoppage. I was watching live with some friends, and we lost our shit. I was like, what? So if he just
oh yeah,
knocks out
yeah, that
Manny
was crazy.
Pacquiao, I mean, whatever, bro. It's rolliness.
Rolliness. So you got
Mhm.
rolliness like randomness. I was saying this a little bit earlier. Like I could see this fight, and HLD, you bullshit. I'm gonna let you speak in a second though. I could see this fight going either way. Like nothing would surprise me if Pacquiao, resurrects, digs into his past because Rolly isn't that skilled and fucking even stops him. Not surprised if Rolly is just a younger, fresher dude and Pacquiao is beyond washed. Like we got hints of his past two fights. That wouldn't surprise me neither. But it's kind of a, I don't want to say freak show, but it's interesting in its own way. So I'm gonna be tuned in. Not if it's too much bread. No, I pay for all my fights, so I can't say that. I'm gonna pay for it. Fuck it, I'll invest in it.
It's gonna be like $80. Pack it up.
80. God. Oh yeah, well, Packers a big name. Hey, what's up, HLD? Don't stop. Don't talk no bullshit on my shit. Let's go.
That's all it is bullshit. You know
Hell no.
you know how we always talk about, oh, we hate the YouTubers and they shitty
Uh-oh.
fights and blah blah blah.
Oh, you mean them, not me? Okay.
Right. But I mean that, we don't give them any praise. And who watches that shit? Does anybody know that Aiden Ross is having his fight night today?
Hell no, I don't give a fuck.
Now check this out. There's 2 channels on YouTube that are streaming his shit. I think his stuff is on some type of kick stream or something like that, or some other.
That would make sense more of the game. The young people.
Right, he's on that side, but somebody's streaming the fights on YouTube. This guy's only got barely 3,000 subscribers. I mean, 7,000 subscribers, and there's almost 3,000 people watching his stream, watching that fight. There's another channel that's got almost 10,000 people right now watching the same shit. So they have an audience that it's none of us that we don't know nothing about. You know what I mean? And so it doesn't affect boxing. I think we take it over the top. And we want to hate on them, and they're gonna ruin boxing and play Jake Paul. It's a different audience, bro. It's a different audience that don't even fuck with us at all. They don't even know nothing about boxing. They just there because it's entertainment and Rampage Jackson's on there or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's.
Well, let me say this real quick. I'm all down for growing the sport. I'd rather see it growing without watering it down, but it's a fine line. You know what I mean? Just like we both familiar with pro wrestling, so you want to make your shit look legit, like a Bret Hart. You feel me? But you're not trying to injure people. So you got to walk a fine line, and I want to see more legitimacy while seeing the sport grow.
I don't think we need to bother. These guys are people that don't watch like real boxing, bro. It's a different. Like I said, there's 12,000 people right now watching this shitty thing. I don't know who the hell they are. A bunch of just nobodies, bro. They're really fighting, but they're watching it, and so they're not even part of this. The real pugilism of boxing. They're not. They're just.
Well, see, gamers. This is what we're having a disconnect. You don't think that these people could potentially become real fans going through a casual route, because we were all casuals at one point. I mean, I started watching boxing at 3, but I wasn't a hardcore in '87.
Yeah, but we were watching real boxing.
Maybe it's a gateway though. Okay, well the game has changed. Maybe watching any type of fighting, any type of boxing would be a gateway to bring new fans in, and then as they get more educated,
and they can bring it in. But what I'm trying to say is for those that are
trying to look at.
For those that are like complaining about who they're gonna ruin the sport and blah, like, bro, these are people that don't even really watch boxing at all. So if they come in, like you say, it's a gateway, then good. But it ain't gonna ruin the sport. It ain't gonna take away the money from the real fighters.
Oh no, I agree with that.
Yeah, like I said, 12,000 people watching someone else's stream from another platform that they're just pirating on YouTube right now, and I'm like, damn, 12,000 people watching this shit. Anyway, I was shocked.
Shit.
Yeah.
Aiden, you got something to say on it?
Yeah. Well, HLD, would you admit though that like what Tank is doing is like much different? I feel like that's a tragedy for the sport. Like, I don't mind if people that aren't boxers are doing it, but with someone like Tank, where it's like you could actively be growing the profile of any one of your opponents that you fight, you know what I mean? And you're going for Jake. Like, I can't hate on him personally for making money, but like for the sport itself, I feel like that's like definitely not very good for the sport.
It's not a tragedy for me because he's not a legacy. He's never been a legacy fighter. Now, if you're telling me if it was Shakur, if you're telling me if it was T.O., if you're telling me if it was, the real legacy fighters, then I can see that. But he's always been a globetrotter. He's never been a legacy fighter. It's always been about just entertainment and making money, and that's it. So I don't really care about. I mean, I don't see it like that. Maybe because you have more affinity for him, but I don't. The only thing I can say, yeah, the kid's got talent. I think he would have lost with some of these other guys. You know what I mean? But we didn't get to see that happen. But it's not like he was trying to do that anyways at any point in time. So I'm not. I don't care. I really don't.
I feel that.
Aiden, man, why you trolling on channels, bro?
That's not him whipping the X-rated shit out. No, I'll put that on my boy's name.
No, that was Jersey Bob, right?
I think, like I said,
man, I'm so glad I didn't see that shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I think it's that one guy that came on there on your channel that one night.
Oh yeah, you said it was. Yeah.
I really think it was him, bro. Because I don't know where else we were talking about him, and they're like, "Yo, man, he used to do 10 channels and different profiles of trolling, and then he was on a panel as himself, but then he had the troll profile also on the live,
Mm.
and then when he switched cameras onto the troll, and like, yo, hold on, you're
Dude's
not
got
that."
too much time. Well, you seen it ain't happened to me yet. I mean, fucking knock on wood, because I make motherfuckers came up backstage so far, so he didn't pull like the double switch on me. But that's crazy. Dude's got aliases and hella time to pull up and do some perv shit on a boxing channel with all men. Y'all are tripping. But okay. Before we move on, Aiden, did you speak on the this potential Pacquiao Rolly?
Oh yeah, I think practically probably Pacquiao would win if it happens. But I mean, Rolly's whole career is a meme, so like if he gets the W, I'm not gonna be shocked. I mean, when he got knocked out by Cruz, I was like, yeah, this makes sense. But every other fight he's ever had where like he didn't look horrible, I'm just like surprised. So I don't know. Maybe he'll surprise me
Damn.
again.
Okay, so you expect the worst but hope for the best. Okay, well,
Yeah, I'm hoping
the
for a Manny knockout, of course. I mean, Manny's my favorite fighter of the last like 30 years. So yeah.
last 30. So who is your favorite all time?
That would be him. He's already
Ali
30
for his
himself.
like activism.
Well, I know you're less than 30, so okay, shit. I don't know. That's all I was
Yeah,
asking.
right.
I had to dial it down. But no, that doesn't mean you can't go back and look at shit historically. You know what I mean? I mean, Hagler is in my top two. And
Yeah, but he's talking
I
about
didn't.
active fighters that he was able to watch,
Right.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no,
he's
man,
just
I'm
such a
I'm
goat.
84, so I missed most of Hagler shit. I mean, pretty much all of Hagler shit, but I went back and I can appreciate it. But Tyson's always, you see the cap. That's always Tyson on mine.
You know what? I was reading a thing about Tyson when he was on that movie Hangover, and when he did Hangover 1,
Uh-huh.
he was doing it for his drug habit, and he didn't even that he was so much out of it he didn't even know he was doing a movie, bro.
That's crazy.
And then that's what made him change his ways.
His ways. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it was a positive light at the end of that, but that he didn't even know he was making a movie. That's kind of crazy.
It is. And if you think about it, me being a huge Tyson fan, I know this. I saw that movie with my ex-wife a couple times. That's what really put him back in the mainstream.
Yeah,
It was
it did.
crazy.
It did.
Yep.
But
Then he was the lovable guy. After that, that's when he was lovable Tyson, because before that, uh, all kind of scandal and all type of
his
bullshit. But
his
yeah,
his current wife yo, she had to put up with a lot of shit to get around the straight and narrow. But hey, and she's like the general of that family. I ain't gonna lie, she is in that sense. But that's what Mike needs. Mike needs somebody that's gonna keep him on the straight and narrow. And up to this point, it looks like she's trustworthy and with his businesses and stuff. So hey, good for him because he
yeah. I
needed
hope
that.
they can ride it out. That's a rare woman to find nowadays. Trust me.
Yeah.
You
Somebody
know,
had.
being in a movie is like the
Go
kiss
ahead.
of death. Like Lennox Lewis was pretty famously like
Ocean's
on a movie
Ocean's
set,
11.
not training against Hasim Rahman before he got knocked out.
Yep, I remember all that. I just wanted to say real quick, motherfuckers were saying a little feedback I got on the poll and then in the Discord recently. First of all, people don't want me to talk football on here, but fuck it. It's more convenient than starting another channel. I'll title it so y'all see it coming. If you don't fuck with football, don't watch it. If you do, if that's one of your other interests, come fuck with me. We're gonna get deep in the game, talk about the standings and fantasy, all type of shit. Because I love football almost as much as I love boxing. Second,
Yeah, I'm
motherfuckers were
definitely be
telling
interested in
me,
that.
what's that?
Oh no, so I definitely fuck with you when it comes to football and anything else sports you talk about. 'Cause I love football.
Okay, pull up. We might get back into UFC eventually. Again, these are sports I know, but crazy life circumstances happened over the past few years, so I got to get back into the names. But I know the sport, so once I get up to date, I'll be rocking out. But that football one is coming because I'm already in fantasy, so I know pretty much what's going on. Um, second, people said they wanted to talk. We need to talk about relationship shit on here, like that that man-woman dynamic that's popular on YouTube. I don't know about that. I'll take some time to marinate on that. I do have a lot of experience at 41 years old being the boyfriend, the main dude, the side dude, the husband, the ex-husband, everything in between. Yeah, I could talk about that, but I don't know if I want to water down my shit with that. I think I'd rather stick to sports. So that's where I'm at with it right now. But hey, if there's a demand for it, I might speak on it. But anyone got any last things to say about anything before I move on to the next fight?
No, man. I mean, we came with the continuation of what we were doing before. Where
Exactly.
we were on the Pacquiao thing. It is what it is, man. I'm not. I don't look. I don't look. Look, I really don't care for either one of these guys at this point. I mean, it's.
Damn.
I think Pacquiao should be retired. I don't think I just don't think he should be taking any more punishment. And Rolly, well, I mean, it's more on the upside for him. It's really more on the upside for him. Who's got the bigger upside by
Uh,
winning?
yeah,
Oh,
it's
Rolly
definitely
by far.
Rolly. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rolly.
it'll be
But
Rolly.
what does
So,
it?
huh?
But how bad is it if Rolly can't beat a 47-year-old Pacquiao? Like how bad of a look is that?
Mario Barrios barely beat him, right? So
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean, I
think it
don't.
would
So
damage his profile that much. Like, let me say this: that he's not seen as a great fighter right now, so it's like, oh, that's kind of expected. But it would be impressive if he could get it done. So I think
okay,
it's a
see,
it's a win-win essentially,
Ryan
or
Garcia's in a
see,
win
sweet
neutral.
spot. Ryan Garcia's
I'm
in a
gonna,
sweet spot because if Rolly wins, he's got a rematch that he could do with Rolly, and if Pacquiao wins, there could be a good fight for Ryan Garcia and Pacquiao, which is a fight that he wanted to do a few years back. So I mean, he's in a position where he can grab either one of these fights next after this one, and since he's injured, he's on the comeback. It'll be for next spring.
Can I let me just say one more thought on this. I think probably Pacquiao has more upside if he wins, because if he wins, if this fight actually
Hmm.
happens and he wins, it seems like it's in the time frame where he might be able to fight Tank, who just gained some weight. That could be like a classic PBC move right there.
Oh, because he's already moving up.
Yeah.
Damn, interesting. I never would have considered that.
I
Okay,
don't know how they're gonna pull the ranking for that, but.
that'd be
Yeah, I
wild.
feel that.
I don't see that. It's just more
Oh,
gimmicky. No, man. Tank needs to
it
get out of
is.
here.
It is a lot of
Get
sauce.
Tank
Oh,
out of
you
here,
want him to
man.
get out of the sport? I
Just,
mean, I
just,
think he's already on his way out, whether I want him to be or not. This is a clear sign of a retirement move to me. Cash out right off into the sunset.
and
And
if
I'm
Jake
not
Paul
mad at him.
sparks him, you know he ain't coming back.
Yeah, I'm not even entertaining that for right now. If I see some real, I don't even know what I have to see. I have to see the fucking fight to think of this even real. Again, it looks like a work to me. As a pro wrestler, it looks like a work.
It
uh,
So
does look like a work. They weren't taking that press conference seriously. Not even the face off
yeah,
looked serious. It
right.
looked playful and
this is
shit.
a classic work. It's gonna be two guys in there dancing,
There you go.
sparring.
Okay, so CT again being in the business agrees. HLD got some experience in the business. There you go. That's all y'all need to know. It's a work. It's official tissue.
Well, I mean, it is an
All right,
exhibition, so I mean, how much more does it got to be clear as day that it's a work?
right. I feel that. Okay. Now that y'all bring that up on a little tangent, do you think? Because I heard I bring this up because maybe I could play this. I heard Opataya today. It was on Instagram talking about how he would just demolish. I forget what exactly what like UK or Australian, whatever wherever he's from phrase he used. He would spark him out, or so he said it would fuck. He would fuck Jake Paul up essentially. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking up at the same time. Do you think? I say all that to say, do you think he will ever fight a real champion?
Who, Jake?
Yes. Is that the
I
direction he's trying to move in? Do you
eh,
believe it, or
if
just cash?
if the stars align for it, I see him doing it, but it has to be at the right moment in the right time, I guess. But I think he would. I don't see why not.
I don't
I
see
don't
it.
see why not, bro. It's
Oh, the
money,
right
bro.
moment at the right time, like a fucking Roy Jones, John Ruiz situation, huh?
Hey, it's just that
I
he
had to hit you
sparks
with that.
Tank. He sparks Tank. Uh, I think, but the thing is, that you guys are forgetting. He has that AJ fight kind of lined up. It just depends on what happens here in the next few months. But the AJ fight is a real deal, and Eddie Hearn has confirmed that. So it's just it's just right now we'll see what AJ wants to do because he's kind of like itching again, wanting to try to get a belt. So if that happens, then he'll be out of the Jake Paul business. But if he's not, it'll be him and Jake Paul next year.
I mean, he lost to Tommy Fury twice, so I'll just say that.
Yeah, but he brings more money than anybody else.
No,
Tommy
you're
Fury
right.
don't bring in the money. You know, that's what it comes down to. And so Eddie Hearn has already confirmed. Yeah, the what was in like when Tank announced it was going to be Jake Paul, he said it himself that it was this was always the plan. It was supposed to be Tank in the fall and AJ next year. And so we'll see what happens in the next few months.
Listen, man.
That's a wild weight swing. Like even to say that. Hold, before I'm gonna let you go, Shelton, and you being quiet respectfully, but just put that in your head. Jake and then AJ. I mean, not Tank and then AJ. That's a wild weight swing.
It's a circus, bro. That's what it is. It's a circus.
Y'all got it.
Now look, man. Check this out. Jake Paul went life and death and lost to Tommy Fury. Wrap your head around that. He lost to Tommy Fury.
Mm-hmm.
So Jai Opataya, if you've ever seen him fight, you don't even want to see that. He gonna hurt that dude.
Absolutely. That's where I'm at with it. And actually, I'm gonna let you finish, but he entered my top 10 with this because I already had Canelo at 10, out of respect. Yeah. But I had seen the decline in his recent fights. But no, Opataya is there for me now. Go ahead, man.
He is for real. Put it this way. You ever heard of anybody on the panel? You have. I know you have, HLD. Heard of a light heavyweight named Khalil Cole?
No.
Khalil Cole will beat the shit out of Jake Paul. Beat the brakes off him.
Y'all more hardcore than me. Put me on game.
Look up Khalil Cole.
Khalil, like Kalil.
Kalil. Kalil. Khalil Cole. Kole. He's from New Jersey.
But it's not about winning and losing really when it comes to the Jake, bro. He's just about bringing in that.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, but that was the question, HLD. He said, do you think Jake Paul will ever fight a champion? Now, Jake Paul will try Badu Jack because Badu Jack is 43 years old. He'll try him.
Didn't they rank him? I thought they ranked Jake Paul after that last fight.
Yeah, he's ranked number 15. He's ranked number 15. He's ranked number 15 as a cruiserweight.
So look at that. So, I mean, when the stars... Will he fight a real champ? Yeah, if the stars align right with the right opponent, you'll see
he'll fight. If Badu Jack holds on to his title, he'll fight Badu Jack.
Yeah.
He will never fight Zerto Ramirez. He'll never fight him. And he'll never fight Jai Opataya. He'll never fight
real
him.
Quick, I'm going to let y'all keep cooking, but spell that name real quick for me. I'm on the box right now.
Kalil. Khalil. Khalil Cole. Koe.
Oh, he's from Jersey City.
Yeah, I didn't see it. What am I missing? Kalilkoe.
It's a KH.
Light heavyweight.
ALIL.
KH. Okay.
Yeah.
KAHLIL.
No, it's KHALIL.
KHALIL.
Yeah, he's from Jersey City. I'm like right by there. I'm surprised.
Yeah, he's a light heavyweight. He's a light heavyweight. Yeah.
Now this is what I keep on hearing from a lot of the pros in the game in boxing. I mean, yeah, we ridicule Jake Paul, but he does take his craft seriously. He does put in the work. They all say he puts in the work.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
they all. I wrote all of them. Everybody I didn't wrote. Yeah, we say what you want to say, but that man puts in the work. He's got full-time trainers. He's working out every day. And
okay, I'm gonna ask you a serious question. What was the biggest difference between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury?
Fury's thick ass legs. Wilder had skinny legs.
The difference was Deontay Wilder started boxing at 20. Tyson Fury started boxing when he was 6.
So probably when he was born.
That was the biggest
he was given the name of a fighter for a reason.
That was the biggest difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jake Paul's been boxing for 4 or 5 years. Jai Patai has been boxing since he was like 7 or 8 years old.
No, but I'm
That's
not
the
talking about comparing him to him. I'm just saying that he is not. He's not in here like a joke. Like it's not like, all right, hey, we're gonna make it. Let me now start camp. No, he's in camp every day.
No, I understand
No,
he's
I
in
do.
camp, but who is he fighting?
Yeah.
He looks good
No,
against the
I'm
doing
dudes that
forecast.
pay him.
Oh,
Hold on.
You're not gonna put him against somebody that could beat him. You're not gonna put him in there with nobody that can beat him.
Shelton, before you came on here, I was just showing you. Look, right now, nobody knew that Aiden Ross. I don't think you even know who this YouTuber is or whatever the fuck he is. and somebody was bootleg streaming from another platform his fights on YouTube. And this guy only had 7,000 subscribers, and he had 3,000 people watching. There was another guy who was streaming it, and there were 10,000 people watching that one. What I'm trying to say is that there's people outside of us, the hardcores of boxing, who have eyes for these guys, and that's what. And as long as there's other eyes and people willing to pay, hey, that's
No,
what it
no,
comes
I'm not
down
saying that. I'm not shitting on that. That's fine. I'm not shitting on that. I'm not shitting on him getting the tank fight. I'm not shitting on nothing that he's doing. I'm saying you sitting up here telling me that all the pros say he's dedicated to the craft. He can be as dedicated as he wants. He'll never be the guy who's been training all his life and that's really takes this serious because he doesn't
Nobody's
have enough
saying that.
experience.
Nobody is saying that, but what they're all
But that's
saying,
what we were talking about.
they're giving him his respect that he's not taking it as
Yeah,
a
they're giving
joke.
him his respect. They're giving him his respect, but they know that he'll never fight them.
That's
They know
fine.
that.
That's not even. That's not. All I'm saying
He's
is
not
that
worried
they
about
give him
that.
the respect that he puts in the work, and it's not like he's coming in here to making a joke out of it. That's all. He's not getting off the couch and
It's not a
doing a
joke
fat
to him.
camp.
It's not a joke to him, but it's a joke because he's never
Because
going to do anything with it.
he's not
I mean,
doing
he's
like
going to make a lot of money.
He's not doing
He's
like
gonna
a
make a
lot
lot
of
of
these
money,
other.
yeah.
He's not doing what a lot of these fighters, our real fighters, do. That they start training camp when the fight is announced, and they're just going to fat camp. That's not what Jake Paul is doing.
Well, I can't compare. I don't care what he does or his training camp and the people he have. I don't care about none of that. I can't compare him to a guy who's really dedicated because he's not going to fight anybody. I don't care how much he trains. He's never going to fight anyone.
Are the Charlos dedicated?
He'll never fight them.
I'm asking, are the Charlos dedicated?
Even if they're not dedicated, he'll never fight them.
Answer that.
He won't
They're
fight
not
anybody.
dedicated.
He will never fight anyone who has a chance to beat him.
That's where I'm at.
So it's a
with it.
joke
And that
to
was
me.
the whole point. That's the whole point.
It's a joke to me.
He fought that Tommy Fury dude that you guys said he lost twice.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
He's willing to face
Tommy Fury fights once a year and he's on a reality show. Come on, man. Stop this. Come on.
C- at best. C- at best, much less a champion. I'm being generous. Just not
who's a better fighter,
All I'm
Rolly
saying
or
is this. He's never gonna fight anybody that I give a shit about. Ever.
He's gonna fight Badu Jack.
That would be crazy because I
Jack
feel like
is
he would get
43 years
knocked out.
old.
He's old as hell. That's what I'm gonna say.
Hey, Pacquiao's
That would be
47.
right.
Jack is 43 years old.
Pacquiao's 47.
And I don't give a shit about him either. He's too fucking old.
Well, at least you're being consistent.
Like I said, he don't like the old fighters.
You got to bring a Junior Jones out of retirement. Got to have the money fight.
We got to bring James Earl Jones out of retirement. These motherfuckers cherry picking like a motherfucker. And on that note, let's talk this shit.
Keep it real. I want all these old motherfuckers to get out the way. Fury,
You said
Crawford, all of them. You old. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man, and you older than me. That's you going against the grain, champ. I can't do that.
we want a clean slate of new. Let the new regime.
Yeah, get the new dudes. Let the new dudes live, man. You motherfuckers been sitting around here sucking up all the bread. Get your old ass out the way.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see Mayweather again on any fucking channel talking. Like all these guys need to move on. Pacquiao, all these guys, bro.
I'm holding on. I'm still going to the club. No, I'm bullshitting. I'm not. I am not in the club. I'm not the old dude in the club.
I hate that shit.
We go to the lounges. The lounges.
Right.
The lounges.
CJ, I can't stand that shit. I hate the fact that motherfucking Chisora is still hanging around and all these old motherfuckers. Get your old ass out the way, man.
See, with the heavies, I think they taken a lot more damage, so I'm more sensitive to that because for the health, I didn't see Ali and all these other fighters.
You old motherfuckers that sucked up all the bread. Get the fuck out the way, man. Go. Anthony Joshua, get the fuck out of here. All of you.
Well, again, and Mo disagrees with this. I don't know if Mo is still in the chat, but it's what I was called the passing of the torch. That's why that's necessary, because in order to make a new star, just like in wrestling, a lot of times you got to put the new guy over. You got to put him over.
And the boyhood dream of Shawn Michaels has come true.
It's come true. There you go, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. Exactly. And then Michaels did it for Steve Austin when he was on his, he got injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He passed the torch to Austin.
Who has motion in the heavyweight division that's not old?
Motion. Just oh boy from the UK. You know what I'm talking about?
Atama?
Got a fight come out. Exactly. Atama.
Moses.
Yes.
Now, is this Mo?
And
Mo,
Wardley a little bit.
Okay.
Ironically, they're from the UK. These UK guys.
Hey, man.
He about to get his ass beat. But he about to get his ass beat.
Itama took a major backseat for me because he had an opportunity for the IBF eliminator and he ducked it. So that tells me something about his ass.
Who did he duck? Who did he duck?
Yeah, I hear about this.
Let me look it up real quick. It was, I think it was that Wardley fight. Who's Wardley fighting?
Fabio Wardley's fighting Joe Parker.
Let me see real quick.
He about to get his ass whooped. Joe Parker about to beat the shit out of him.
I said it the other day.
I got Parker.
On
Worley is more exciting, but I got Parker.
Now, that's what I want to ask
you. Hey, real quick, Grio, hop up on the panel, homie. You got the link. It's pinned. It should be pinned at the top.
I want to ask you this, Mo. Did you take Itama? Who did he turn down?
He turned down Frank Sanchez for the IBF eliminator.
You ducking Frank Sanchez?
He ducked Frank Sanchez. Moses.
I think maybe you know what, HLD? Hold on. I think maybe he knows something that we don't know. I think that was a strategic duck.
That's what I'm looking at here, bro. He
Yeah, I think it was strategic. I think hey, you remember the Frank Martin duck? I think it's the same deal.
But why not collect that name, bro? Collect that name, bro. Get that, bro.
I got something else lined up. I can't take this fight right now because I'm waiting on something else.
Bone collector, bro. No, because I think he's fighting somebody else right now. I think they already got him.
I think he's fighting somebody else. I think Atama's got another fight.
Yeah,
I think he's got another fight.
Yeah, nobody.
I think it's a nobody. I think it's gonna be a bigger fight.
No, man. The other night we were talking about it.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Okay, y'all are gonna keep cooking. The views are going up, so I want to continue this, but I gotta welcome my homeboy Grio to the stage. What's up with you, champ?
What's going on, y'all?
Chilling. You hear what we talking about? You want to weigh in on it?
No, I was actually similarly disappointed that they didn't take the Frank Sanchez fight because I feel like it's a very winnable fight, and it would be good for his development. Even if you don't fight Usyk, this is still a good fight for your development.
Do you think he's ready for Usyk? That's the question I was going to ask Mo. Do you think he's ready for Usyk?
He doesn't have to fight Usyk. He just has to fight the eliminator. He'll be in a spot, and Usyk probably will be gone by the time that he's going to fight anyways. Like within like the next year or so, Usyk probably is going to be retired. So like I feel like there's nothing wrong with taking a Frank Sanchez fight. And then if there's a point, it's like, all right, cool. Well, we're not ready to fight Usyk, then just relinquish the spot. But just fighting Frank Sanchez would be good for him. And period. Even if he goes a different route and doesn't fight for.
Why do you think he didn't take the? Why do you think he didn't take the Sanchez fight?
There's no money in it. There's no money with Frank Sanchez. They're gonna go fight somebody. They're gonna go fight some Brit or go fight somebody else that makes more money for them. Versus like negotiating.
That's true. There's no money in Frank Sanchez.
There's no money.
Oh, wait a minute. I just thought of a name. Now tell me if anybody's feeling this. How about you?
I'm feeling it.
If he's not fighting Sanchez, he's absolutely not fighting Cabello.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
More dangerous.
You just said there's no money in Sanchez. There's money behind Cabello.
Okay, well, you gotta, balance the risk and reward. So,
Well, Sanchez. Here's the thing. Sanchez
Okay.
would be a tough fight when I mean we can't forget that Sanchez did have like some knee injury against Caballero when he lost, and he'll make
Yeah,
anybody
that's
look
true.
kind of shit. Even though I don't know how good he really is. I think he's good. He has speed. He has the IQ, but I don't know really how good he is per se.
And you don't know how old he
I
is
think
either.
he would make. We don't know how old he is, so I think he could definitely make anybody at heavyweight look bad. And so maybe it's not the best. It's not the best thing for Frank Warren and them. I think David Adeyemi is an easy ass fight. It's easy ass British fight to sell. So for them, it's
Well, that's
like
an easy fight for him. Yeah, I think he beats the shit out of
yeah,
Adelaide.
it's an easy
David Adelaide? Yeah, I think he beats his ass.
not money, but way lower risk for the similar type of reward. If you're not going to sell, might as well take the easy touch. I'm not saying I condone it, but pragmatically, yeah, that's.
And he's not in a position. What's he got? Like 15 fights. He's not getting no major chips right now, anyway.
Right.
Y'all think we'll ever see the Torres fight versus Moses?
It's still possible.
I don't like that for Torres. I do not like that fight for Richard Torres. I'm sorry.
It's a good name. Good name for Automo on his way up. You know what I mean? Trying to build a legit resume.
I think that fight went in badly for Richard Torres.
You might be right. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, because Richard Torres is what, 5'10"?
5'10", 5'11", I want to say. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that fight went in badly for him.
How big is Moses?
6'5"?
Yeah.
Word? Okay. Well, there you go.
No,
245?
Torres is bigger than 5'10".
He's like 6'1".
How big is Torres?
Yeah, he's like 6'1".
Yeah.
I thought it was like 5'11". Okay, so 4 inches. It's not crazy, but definitely an advantage.
Do you guys give him a shot? Because I don't.
No, I see a stoppage. I mean, you can't. Everyone has a puncher's chance, quote unquote, but I would say like 70-30. You feel me?
Are you talking about Torres against Frank Sanchez?
No,
Torres against Atama.
Yeah. Oh no, not at all. Not at all. I didn't think he looked. I saw the Guido Vianello highlights. I didn't watch the whole fight, but I saw the highlights, and obviously Top Rank made it look a certain way. But from what I saw from people were saying on forums, they're like, yeah, Torres looked kind of shit in that fight, anyways. You know, and Vianello is a good, solid C, B minus kind of fighter, but he's nothing impressive. But he definitely had his moments. Right. So I'm like, if you're struggling as badly against Vianello, then I'm like, yeah, I don't know about your quality.
Everybody's talking about the big Russian though. Not Makhmudov. The other one, the 2-time gold medalist. Heavyweight.
Yeah, that's Jalolov.
Jalolov.
He's from Uzbekistan.
I was just watching an interview with this Moses Atama, bro. This guy is not the guy you guys want to make him out to be, bro. He is.
Hold on, you're saying that based on the interview? First of all, shout out to my man. Hey, before I'm gonna let you continue, HLD, but shout out to my man Griot for correcting y'all. This is the boxing motherfucking mind, like an encyclopedia. He said Uzbekistan, not Russia. You got it, HLD.
Smart man. Yeah, go ahead, HLD.
There was rumors for it to be FA Jabba, but Jabba saying that he turned it down, and he's trying to, and now we know for a fact he's not fighting Frank Sanchez, but it's gonna be this David Adelaide. And it seems like that's who he's gonna be looking to be fighting next. I'm like, what? So there's money in that fight.
I mean, he's a name. No, not money, but he is
not
a
more than
reputable
Sanchez. Not more than
mid-tier name.
Maybe
he probably more than Sanchez. Yeah, Adelaide probably more than Sanchez. Sanchez is hanging on by a thread at PBC.
I mean, that might be a big UK fight. Adelaide versus
they ain't putting no money behind Frank. You know that, HOD.
This dude's talking about
whatever money PBC has, they are not spending it on Frank.
Y'all want to address this real quick? Adelaide or Michael Hunter?
Give me Adelaide. I think he's younger, right?
Well, I think Adelaide's he's talking about prime for prime, I would assume.
Oh, yeah. Prime for prime? Bounty Hunter might beat Adelaide. I think Bounty Hunter beats Adelaide. Prime for prime.
That's what I was thinking. So
He was
prime for
good.
prime Hunter today, Adelaide. Okay.
Yeah, Hunter is like 30. I think we looked it up the other day. He's like 38, 39.
Yeah, he's old.
Right,
The
definitely.
bounty hunter is old. The bounty hunter fought Klitschko, so that
I
tells
would,
you
you
how
know,
old he is.
I would like to see Torres versus Utama, bro. They're at the same level, bro.
You with it? Okay.
I'm with that fight.
I just do not like Mr. Torres. I think he fights like a. I don't know what he fights like.
He fights like Butterbean, bro.
He just throws his arm. He just runs in, and his arms are just swinging. He has no fucking form. He's just
he crashes into you. He's the old school dirty type of fighter, bro.
Yeah, I don't like that dude. It's like
he's a tree. He's like a tree. Trunk.
he's a knockout everywhere.
Yeah,
you need a lumberjack to chop that bitch down. Yo, Griot, you want to address this? I'm going to read the chat. Smoking Mo, shout out to you. He said, at Griot, Bone Crusher Smith made Tyson look like shit. He hugged the whole fight. It's hard to look good against someone who doesn't want to fight.
Huh?
I'm just putting it in the air because it was in the chat. Griot, you want to address that? I remember that fight. You know I know all Tyson fights.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know. Wait. Let's just kill that. Let's kill it right here. How did that fight end?
Huh?
How did that fight end?
CJ? I want to say a UD, right?
It was UD. He won every round.
He stopped him? No, he didn't stop Bone Crusher Smith. No, it was definitely UD.
I'm looking at box rec right now. He won every round.
Yes.
He won every round?
Yeah, he won every round.
Okay. I know he had Bone Crusher on skates. I know he had Bone Crusher on ice skates.
He had him on the ropes. He had him on the ropes, man, several times.
Torres didn't win every round against Vianello. I thought it was a close fight on the cards. So that's
the distinction. Okay.
I remember that fight.
Win every round against Vianello.
That was a scrappy fight.
UD won for Tyson, yeah. No decision. Yeah, Mo, you're right. UD.
Okay. Shelton mentioned Jalolov. He knocked out Torres in the Olympics.
Knocked him out viciously.
Who knocked out Torres?
Yeah, who was that?
Jalolov in the Olympic finals. Gold medal round.
I don't know.
Damn, with what type of punch did he knock him out with? Or was it a stoppage?
Does it matter?
He knocked him out. How did he stop him?
It was heavy. It was heavy. I saw it. It was easy to.
One punch knockout. Like I said, was it a TKO? What are we talking about?
Accumulation? Yeah, you're just trying to ask you to describe it. I don't know. Man.
It was a real.
When you're in the Olympics and you only fight for points and you hit a motherfucker and you knock him out, it's kind of convincing.
I'm just trying to say that if it was a one punch knockout, it's a hell of a lot more harder to do.
Put it this way. Put it this way, HOB. Let me frame it for you. They put Richard Torres on a stretcher and carried him out of the arena.
Yeah, it was one punch.
See, I didn't get that context, but I did want to say the reason he's asking. Hey, HOD, real quick. The reason he's asking, I'm trying to back you up, is because I seen Bo get stopped by Lennox Lewis in the Olympics, and that was some bullshit, in my opinion. You feel me? So it's not always that cut and dry. He just wanted some context to it. I think that's what he was asking. I'm saying the stretcher. If you stay in the stretcher, that's different.
And carried his ass out of there.
Okay, but he couldn't walk. I was asking. Okay, hey, that's a knockout.
No, he was face down, like on the mat. It was bad.
Oh, really? I gotta watch that. So that right there tells you. That right there tells you that this, because he had headgear on for that fight, right?
So that chin must be.
I don't. Man,
no. They didn't have headgear on.
I gotta see it before I speak on it. Okay.
Was that 2022, Mo?
Okay, look. Yeah, he said, Mo said, I'm watching it right now. It was a one punch KO by Jalolov. You saying one punch got the stretcher? I got to see this shit.
He stretched his ass out.
Yeah, I just linked it in the chat.
Oh, you did? Perfect.
Yeah.
In the back chat.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Was that the 2022 Olympics or 2024?
It was the World Boxing Championship. 2019.
And you're right. They didn't have headgear on.
He knocked him out of the Olympics too. Remember? He knocked him out of the Olympics too.
I looked. I actually just checked. It was a UD. He UD.
It was a UD in the Olympics?
Yeah, I believe so.
In the Olympics?
Damn, I was spreading some fake news.
Jalolov.
I thought he knocked him out.
but he brutally knocked him out, and he brutally knocked
in
him
the World
out.
Championships. Okay.
Which is just as important as the Olympics. Maybe not as prestigious, but just as important.
All right, it was in the amateurs. He wasn't
can't-
face
Well,
down.
we know he can't beat Jallo.
No, he
We know
can't.
he can't beat Jallo.
I can't copy that, Mo. See, I'm still
Oh,
on Bambi legs. I want to watch
remember,
this shit, but I can't.
remember the 1-2 that AJ gave Ngannou? It was just like that, a 1-2. Pow, pow, go to sleep.
Okay. We're gonna see.
Yeah, but that other guy was a big dude. Yeah, but he was breathing hard. He was asleep, breathing hard.
You're watching it right now too?
Yeah, I just watched it.
All right.
Yeah, he caught him with. I'm watching the Olympic replay. He's catching him with the same punches he caught him with in 2019. Torres just stood up to those punches a little bit better, I guess. Probably just.
He's got knocked out twice.
Nah, he didn't get knocked out. He got it was UD.
Oh, okay.
But he just landed the same punches in the Olympics that he landed in the 2019 fight. Like Torres, his style. He's just trying to come forward, but he doesn't really have any. There's no really thought behind his attack. He's just. Is what I've seen in the pros too. Just no thought behind his attack, no setup, no nothing. Just
okay. Hey, real quick, y'all. I got to get this in. Fair use, by the federal law. This is not my content. Shout out IBA Boxing. We're just commentating on it. I got it on mute. Hopefully, it's no issue. Let's go.
Just talk while you're playing it a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, that's what it worked last time, except for that one movie clip I put in. I have no issues. So.
He wasn't face down. That was some fake news.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He was
putting
snoring.
the
He was like
extra
Sleeping
sauce on
Beauty.
it.
He was like Sleeping Beauty, man, facing up, waiting for the punch.
Jalilov is, Jalilov is
Crazy
good. It's
shit.
just I don't know what direction his career is taking. I feel like he has the size, the talent to do it. I just don't know why it's like he fights 10 fights and it's like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go back to the Olympics. Like, bro, just focus on your pro career. But I know the Uzbekistan amateur scene is serious, so they're like, we're trying to get all the glory. We're trying to get all the glory.
Plus he get that stipend for the Olympics, right? Don't he get a stipend for that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? At least in the heavyweight division, I don't understand how many American fathers will have these big fucking stud of sons that are these 6'5" animals, and they're forcing them to try to be a basketball player or a football player. When I could
because
say, bro,
it's easier. If
you train nowadays, today, you get a kid training full-time boxing as a kid, and you got the genes that your son is going to be a 6'5" dude, you'll make him a heavyweight champion in this shitty ass
but here's the thing.
era. You make him a champion in this shitty ass era, man.
But
I got my opinion. Go ahead, Shelton.
Here's the thing, though. If your son is aggressive enough to be a fighter or not. And a lot of these dudes ain't like that. They better play basketball or football.
Are these guys aggressive?
It takes a certain type of dude to be a professional boxer, and you know that. And by the time your son's 8 or 9, if he's that type of dude or not. You gotta raise your son in that environment. It's as simple as that.
You can't always
how much first you gotta be to decide to go in the ring and want to box. It takes a lot of balls to even think about wanting to become a boxer, man.
I want to say this real quick.
A lot of these fighters didn't have a choice.
Real quick, HLD. Some of y'all are fathers. I'm not. So respectfully, sometimes you just can't train personality out of a kid. I mean, some kids are born non-aggressive, some are born tooty, some are just alpha, off top. So I say that to say, you can mold them to a certain degree, but I don't think you can make a soft boy into a real champion.
Not if he's been raised soft. I don't see no soft linebackers in the fucking NFL. Do you? You see any fools do these linebackers?
I do.
Maybe nowadays. I don't know. But
I don't know. I don't watch that since the introduction of a male cheerleader.
Yeah, if your kid is aggressive or not, bro.
No, man, but again, you have to grow them in.
Boxing is something that got to be in you, bro. That type of shit's got to be in you.
A lot of these fighters have no choice. Their father puts them in boxing, and they're there. Simple as that.
I'm not saying
most of them don't make it.
Like some kids might be in the middle. Like They
And
can be
most of them don't
aggressive.
make it in
Ooh.
football.
See how he fucking just dropped him? Yep.
There's another angle you're gonna see.
Finito. Okay.
The other angle shows it.
Yeah,
That it was
we
just
weren't even talking about the fight, but yeah, I caught it.
Look at him right there. You see that? He's snoring, bro.
Absolutely.
For every Oscar De La Hoya whose father made in box, there's 100 motherfuckers who didn't make it.
Same thing in basketball. Same thing in football. Same thing in basketball. Same thing in football.
I suppose.
Okay, well, then why don't you do this? Pull your son out of wrestling and stick him in the ring.
Yo.
He would be aggressive enough because I taught him to be a motherfucker.
No, stick him in the ring. Put some gloves on. Stick him out of wrestling and put some gloves on. Tape him up. Put some gloves on.
Why would I have to do that? To prove that he's tough and I know he could probably kick most guys 5-6 years older than him? What are you talking about?
Why don't you prove it to yourself? I mean, you say that you can make him do it.
Why do I gotta prove it to myself, man? You know what a wrestler does?
You the one that said you can make him do whatever you want to do.
Shut up, Shelton. A wrestler's 10 times more fucking aggressive, 10 times
tougher than what you said? You said you can make him do whatever you want to do, right?
I'm saying it.
Why don't you make him be a boxer? If you want to be a boxer, make him be a boxer.
Why do I want to make him be a boxer for? You fucking get CTE?
He's not gonna get CTE in wrestling?
Nope.
Hey, Shelby, you just answered your own question.
That's
your own question.
No, real quick. That's exactly what I wanted to circle back to. Y'all, let me rock the mic real quick.
Go ahead,
exactly what I wanted to circle back to. You asking why these motherfuckers want even the NFL, I would say.
You're in NFL, you're getting CTE already.
I would say it's a little less dangerous based on the numbers, like how many NFL players there are versus the proportion, the percentage that get CTE versus how many boxers there are.
Watch
that
percentage.
I gotta look at it. I gotta look at it. But basketball is definitely less dangerous.
No, basketball you're gonna get an Achilles heel and
right. That's the worst.
No, we're not. I'm talking about football.
Okay. Hey, I gotta look into it, but that's a fair point. But I wanted to make that point. Y'all got it.
No, basketball. Come on, now we know they don't even. When they're gonna pretend to fight, they don't even fight.
Oh yeah.
Well, HLD, we can agree to disagree, bro. But I think boxing is something that has to be in you. I don't think you can. Like, a person got to want to do that,
bro. None of these fighters.
There's so many easier ways to make money.
Devin Haney didn't want to be a boxer. His father put him in boxing.
I don't know that, man. I don't know if he wanted to or not. I don't know.
Teal's father put him in boxing. Same thing with all these other fighters they all put him in.
But see, I can't say that because I don't know Devin Haney. I wasn't raised around him. He wasn't raised around me. I don't know what he wanted to do.
No, you don't want to lose the argument is what it is.
No, I don't know what he wanted to do. You're telling me what this man wanted to do. I don't know what he wanted to do.
Let's rewind the record because y'all been arguing for the whole fight. I thought it was longer than this based on the time, but let's run back the knockout, right? It was to Mo's point, it was one punch, right? He shot the jab. It didn't land. No, he didn't land the jab though. He just landed the he's a southpaw, so it was a straight left. Let's look at it. He did not land that jab. I was watching the replay. Okay, so this is some bullshit. Okay, fucking obviously Jabalov is in the blue, Torres in the red. Here we go. A little playful, a little Tyson Fury in him.
I think what happened, Torres wanted right there. Torres wanted
that was the 1-2, but
right there, and he left himself open. So right before that, he wanted to get his get back, and this dude was setting him up right.
Kind of baited him just with the 1-2. Yeah, it was kind of a trap. Yep, I agree. He was fucking hype. We're gonna see the replay here in a second. But
Richard Torres is just trash.
So let's see. This is 2019, so 6 years ago. They look concerned. Damn. Okay, so I don't think he landed the jab, but let's see it.
Talk about
That's why people don't want to put their sons in boxing.
Exactly.
No, it's because of the gray matter that happens in your brain, bro. It's not a joking matter.
Not at all.
And in 6 years, he ain't got no better.
No, he hasn't. Which is crazy. Which is crazy. This is wild, bro.
And guess what? His father's his trainer.
Maybe he needs to stop this.
Like I said, these guys are put in there by their fathers, bro.
His father gonna train him right into an ass whoopers.
Hey, man, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Real quick, if a good segue. If y'all know football, y'all heard of what's the motherfucker's name? The Raiders drafted this quarterback, Marinovich. Was it Tommy?
Tom Marinovich, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you remember that
Let's see.
story?
Yeah, his
Oh,
dad
man.
had him working out since he was 12, made him into a quarterback, and he never wanted to play football.
Exactly. That's the classic story of a father pushing his son too hard, but he got what? I think it was the number 1, if not number 2, draft pick. So I mean, it worked
Oh, he
out.
got paid.
They got him in the second round. He was a second round pick. He only played 1 year at college, remember? He played 1 year at SC, and they picked him in the second round.
Yeah, but he was off that powder during his time at SC. He didn't have the.
Oh yeah. But he was the man at SC. I mean, he was a hell of a college quarterback.
So did he get paid?
Yeah.
Did he get any?
Whatever
he
he
got
thought
one
pay was.
contract. Yeah.
Listen, whatever pay was in 1990, he got that. Wasn't that much,
1990.
but he got that.
Yeah, this is way back, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit! He didn't get shit. 20,000 and shit.
No, it wasn't that bad. He might have got a mail.
No, he
but
probably
it
got
wasn't-
1.1 million or something like that. He made
No, you didn't
some
make
money that wasn't
1.1 million
sustainable.
coming off the second round draft in 1990, bro.
I don't know. He was
Who
highly
knows what the
regarded. And,
Raiders gave him?
Al Davis was fucking throwing around
Who
money.
knows
like,
what the
almost
Raiders
like Jerry
gave him?
Jones.
But they gave him some. They gave him something. It wasn't enough to sustain his life. Whatever it was, it wasn't enough.
What was
Because
his
now
name?
he's been in rehab. He's a drug addict. He's all fucked up. Now he's a drug counselor telling the story all around.
What was his
HLD,
name?
it's Tom Marinovich. I want to say MAR.
What's his dad? That was his dad.
Hold on.
okay.
No, Shelton, you're talking. I can hear you. Tom, MAR.
MARINOVICH. I got it.
Todd Marinovich.
Oh, I've seen this dude before. Yeah.
Probably seen his 30 for 30. It was a great one. If y'all haven't seen that, go peep it.
He's a fucking dope fiend. Now he's running around telling the story.
Hey, I mean, you got to try to pay it forward somehow. I ain't mad at him, but yeah, that's unfortunate. He could have been the man. All right, so there y'all seen Torres and Jalala.
You can't make anybody do anything. What I know from just being in a gym myself and like seeing all the young people in there, like they have the want to be there. Like their fathers may bring them there, but they continue there. They push through like all the difficulties of the gym. So it's not something that everybody can do. It really is. And the mentality isn't something that everybody just has. It doesn't matter if you're 6'5", you're 5'10".
He got picked number 24th overall.
See, it was the first round, right?
The first round.
He got picked. He got picked ahead of Brett Favre.
Which is stupid.
He signed it. They gave him a 3-year deal for $2.25 million.
No, okay. I mean, in retrospect, yeah, it's crazy, but that makes sense because Brett Favre was coming out of like Southern Mississippi or some shit, a very small school.
Yeah,
he was coming out of USC, and he was again bred to be a quarterback since age 12. So it was like, if y'all ever seen Little Giants, it was like how the dad did Spike. He was just bred to be a football player, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, you remember back then, we all knew what Brett Favre was. We saw him beat Florida State. We like, okay.
Right.
This kid's pretty good.
Absolutely. He had that intangible quality that a Marinovich didn't have. He had intangibles. Yeah. I feel it.
And we all, you remember, we all said the same thing. You drafted Marinovich. I don't know. Only playing 1 year. Let's see. I don't know.
Al had so many crazy draft picks. I don't even want to dig in the archive. I had a Jamarcus Russell authentic jersey. That should tell you.
Oh my God,
heartbreak
that was the worst pick ever.
Who's the real team this year so far? That you guys
so there's 2 undefeated teams. It's Philly and it's one in the AFC
Buffalo.
too. Fucking
Buffalo.
That's the 2 top ones.
Oh, that could be right there, the Super Bowl, huh?
Absolutely.
No, it's too early to tell.
No, I know. We know it's too early, but
favorites. You got the
Niners. Buffalo's been right on the cusp every time, and Philly just won it last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Philly just won it last year.
Right.
Right. So I mean, that's why I said that.
Somebody got to beat that motherfucking AFC though. Somebody got to beat Mahomes in the playoffs.
You can't count out KC. I was just going there. Frisco's been finding a way to win, even though
Frisco
both are top 2 quarterbacks.
They looking good.
Yeah,
with
but
Mac
those top
bum
two
ass fucking
quarterbacks are
Jones
injured.
too, huh?
He looks fucked up at the end of that game. You see that shit?
Yep.
No, he was like
Bum
bent,
ass Mac
literally
Jones.
bent over, like he was about to fucking throw up. He was all fucked up, and his
Oh
shoulder,
man,
like,
I saw that
and his
Tyreek.
knee was, it was all kind of shit, man. He's fucked up. I don't know
You
what they're
guys saw
gonna
how
You
do.
gotta give
Tyreek
Mac
Hill
Jones.
got off the you know how they rolled him
Yeah,
out of the
Oh
game,
yeah, he
bro.
started
fucked
him
himself
off.
up.
He went out like a savage, though.
But he went out like a bro. He was like, bro, like I don't know, like he was like he had God in him. You know what I mean? He had this. He was like, all right, son, this is what it is, Lord. I accept it.
That's it. You got to accept it. And he
Instead
did
of
it right on the
adrenaline.
spot. I wish I had that type of.
Yeah.
I wish I could adjust that
Did
quickly.
it,
No,
bro.
he seemed like at peace with it. He's like, if this is it, it's cool. I had a great career. I made a lot of bread. I,
No
entertained a lot of people. I'm
No
cool.
poo-hoo.
That's what I
No-
got from it.
Oh, he's a
No
Hall of
poo-hoo,
Famer.
bro.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill's a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
No
Yeah,
poo, man. I was like, damn, bro. Damn. That was
He
impressive,
dislocated.
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He dislocated his kneecap.
Oh, it was just his kneecap. I don't know beyond the story.
It was just his
You know how-
kneecap.
you know-
Let me dislocate your shit.
You know how big?
Bro,
Do you know
popped that
how
right
big
back
an
in.
injury that is, bro? You know how?
You
You know how major injury that is? Dislocating your kneecap.
A kneecap? No, bro. You pushed that right.
He
Yeah, that's just
dislocated
bad.
his knee, his whole knee.
Nah, if it blew out his own knee, that's different. But your kneecap,
That's all your ligaments. That's all your
right?
ligaments. That's
Oh, now
everything.
that's a different story. That's well.
Dislocate your kneecap, you might never walk straight again, bro.
Oh
That's
man,
a
that's not
serious
true.
injury.
No. It's serious.
That's a serious injury. bro.
ACL, MCL, LCL, all that. That's serious. That's not.
Put it
That's
this
what it sounds
way.
like he did.
Put it this way: he's not playing again this year.
No, not this year. He'll be back next
He
year.
may not play again at all
Well, he's
because he's
older.
old. Tyreek
We're
Hill's
gonna
what,
see. He's at
32?
peace with it. Yeah.
Was he like 32?
I want to say 33, 34. I could be. I don't know. But
34.
yeah, he's in his
Tyreek
30s.
He done made a shit ton of bread
34.
though. He done made
Oh,
a
yeah.
shit ton of bread.
With the Chiefs and then the Dolphins. Absolutely.
I don't know, man. He
Yeah,
got more
he's-
baby mamas than fucking the Brady bunch and
He
shit.
got the money to take care of him.
I just
Bro.
saw some crazy shit, and I normally don't cover celebrity shit, but this is just something I didn't expect.
Oh, I had to ask you. I had to ask you, CJ.
It's just crazy. What's
4
up?
years, was that enough?
4 years.
You got arrested?
They gave that motherfucker 4 years today.
Oh,
yeah, P.
Diddy. Okay, so you going there? Okay. Let's talk about that before we move on to Tyrese.
Yeah, but he got arrested.
Yes, Tyrese got arrested. I'll go into it in a minute.
He turned himself in, yeah. He came home and turned himself in.
Diddy. That's a generous deal, in my opinion. From what I heard, I haven't been following the case super close, so y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Being a freak, as a self-admitted freak, not to that level, don't get it fucked up, but I do whatever the fuck I want to do. That is not a crime. But if you like abusing women and all that type of shit, I don't condone that, and I don't do that. So
I don't understand.
he offered his apology. They were looking at 12 years from my understanding, and he was able to get 4. So I know he's older, so that's kind of like, damn, he's like, I'm gonna be an old ass man by the time I get out, but it could have been worse, and that's where I'm at with it.
He's already served 13 months out of the 4, man.
I think he only
if he gets time served, then that's not terrible. Yeah.
Well, you gotta remember this too, bro. The dude really, they couldn't get him for the shit they wanted to get him for, the racketeering, the guns, the RICO, all that shit. They couldn't do that. They got his ass for pimping and pandering.
Pimping and pandering. Let's go.
So the prosecution wanted take, prostitution across state lines, pimping and pandering. Mm-hmm. Same shit they was trying to charge Jack Johnson with way back in the day.
Right.
So the judge, they wanted to give him 12 years. The judge said that was excessive for what he got charged with, for what he got convicted of. But she had to give him something because of the way he beat on that woman. She saw that video. She said she couldn't get out of her head. So
they gave him
something.
They gave him the
so she gave him 50 months. She gave him 4 years and 2 months, 50 months. He's already been down like 14 months. So you take 14 from 50.
36? 3 years.
36. Now, on the 50 months, he got to do 85% when it comes out to 42 months. So take 15 months from 42 months, what you got?
God damn, mathematics. 15 from 42.
27 months. That's what he's doing. 27 months. That's what he's doing.
And that gives the prosecution time to come up with something else in 27 months.
An appeal or some bullshit?
No, not appeal. Find something else that they couldn't prove before.
I think they came with the hammer. They came with everything they had. This trial took so goddamn long. I doubt they left anything out, but the defense rather could come up with an
No,
appeal.
it took 13 months, right? That's all it took.
I don't think he's gonna do the whole
They
thing.
can't.
Seemed like he was
They
up
can't
forever.
charge him for anything that he was charged with. This that's called double jeopardy. They can't do that.
Well, yeah, we know that, but I'm saying that they could just find something else.
There's nothing else to find. He's in jail. Whatever to find, he didn't do it.
Well,
He's in
new
jail.
evidence could come to the table. I doubt they left no stone unturned. This is a big federal case, champ. It wasn't fucking around. My opinion.
Whatever they find, he didn't do it because he's been in jail.
I don't give a fuck about that piece of shit. I really don't.
Speak on it, and we're gonna move on to Tyrese. Well, hold on, real quick, HLD. Let's get clarification. You say piece of shit because of what he did to that girl?
Yeah, bro.
Gassy?
And we
With
know
the hands?
that. And we
I'm just trying to get clarification.
and
I'm
we
not
know
saying I disagree.
and we know just because they couldn't prove, we know what he is, bro. We know what he is. Come on now, you're gonna act stupid.
Hey, you better have that same heat for Harvey Weinstein, though. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Harvey's never getting out, bro.
He's
Harvey
already
he got
in jail,
19. He got 19 years in New York, and he got 16 years out here. He's never getting out, bro. Harvey's 82 years old. He'll never get out of prison.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And the judge didn't run it consecutive. Didn't run it concurrent. The judge ran that shit consecutive.
Let me
You got to do one, then do
I
the
know
other.
what you mean.
Let me give you clarity, man. I don't know. I mean, give you clarity on my stance. If you're a piece of shit, I don't give a fuck about you. Don't matter who the fuck you are. I'm not like what you trying to do, trying to be like apologetic because he's one of the community. I don't give a fuck who he did. He's a piece of shit.
Hold on,
right?
don't put that jacket on me.
I'm putting it on you because you threw it on me with this Weinstein guy. Like, who gives a fuck about Weinstein?
I'm just
I'm
saying,
like,
be
what?
consistent.
Oh,
That's
shit,
all I ask. No,
dude.
it don't matter the situation. Let me say this real quick. Don't matter the situation. All I ask for people to be consistent. So if you are, then cool. We ain't got no issue. I'm not. It's not about him being black or whatever. I'm just saying, no matter who it is, just like you said. So we on the same page.
You're
with
a piece of
I'll do
shit.
that.
You're a piece of shit. It doesn't matter. I'm not an apologetic for none of these motherfuckers break crime, bro. I wish them all the
CJ, the thing is, ain't Harvey's he in prison getting his time though. That's the
See, I
thing
didn't
though.
even know that. See, I'm not really up on the celebrity shit. She all clarified it for me. So okay,
Say
cool.
that
When
again, bro.
I don't know some shit, yeah. Okay, he got put away for life,
I-
essentially. If he's that old, then there you go. Cool.
Yeah, but that was hard to watch what he did to that one woman when he was beating her up in that video. I
Yeah,
don't know.
in the hotel.
That was
I
ugly.
agree with that. I
That,
never put
that,
hands on
that
him.
alone is worth
Look
the
at that.
4 years he's gonna be in there for. You know what I mean?
I never put hands
I
on a
don't, I
woman.
don't, I
Yeah,
don't think
okay.
he gonna. I don't think he gonna
That's
do the
cool.
whole 4 years though. I think he gonna only do 2.
Yeah, just like the sex shelter. Because I don't know. Well, is this
He gonna do 27
federal?
months.
Is this federal?
Yeah, he got to do 85. Yeah, he got to do 85%.
Yes, it is.
It's different, right? You got to
85%.
serve it 35. Okay.
85% of
85.
everything.
Okay. You did the math. You said 27. Okay.
And hey,
The
is it
time
double?
served
Is
and
it double time for both? Or like 12 hours every 12 hours means
No. 85%. No matter what time you get 85% of it. You have to do that.
So that's the state prisons are like that, right?
That's a federal. That's a
You
federal
have-
mandate. See,
No, what I'm
state
saying-
prison.
Yeah,
State.
they're giving
Listen.
2 for 1.
I'm gonna tell you. State time is different. State time they should carry like 3, 5, and 7. Low term 3, midterm 5, high term 7.
Yeah, but my point
The
is that
feds don't work that
they
way.
give you
The
2
feds
for
have a
1.
book, and for each crime, it has a certain amount of time.
Shelton,
The
you know,
judge
this is
in the
my point.
feds has no discretion on the amount of time you get.
Shelton,
If you do this,
Shelton.
this is what you get.
So states give you 2 for 1 every 12 hours is a day. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they give you 2 for 1 if you don't commit a violent crime. If you commit a violent crime in the state, you do 85%. Anything with a gun,
Okay.
anything with a gun,
state, I guess.
anything with you beat somebody up, GBI, shit like that, you're doing 85%. Rape,
Well, not
you're doing
true,
85%.
not true. If you're in a blue state, you know they're letting you go, man. Come on now.
No, they're not.
Bro,
California is the
they're
bluest
letting
of
everybody
the blue
out.
states.
capping.
California is the
Letting
bluest of the blue
everybody out.
states. If you commit a violent crime, you doing 85%.
You're letting people go left and right, bro. 14's arrest,
Brother,
13's
I'm
arrest.
telling you what I know. I'm not telling you something I heard about or some shit I read in the book. I'm telling you what I know.
What's happening every
If
day.
you commit a
Let people
crime
out
out
of-
here, if you commit a crime out here with a pistol, you're doing 85%.
So if it's not
Period.
with a pistol and you beat the shit out of something, they're still letting you go.
You're doing 85%.
They're not doing no 85%.
You're doing 85% in
I
California.
believe him on a federal. I do believe him, but let's keep it moving. Y'all going back and forth. That's cool. Okay, more BS. I mean, the viewers are maintained, so apparently the people like the BS too.
Say anything
pulled
with
this
state,
up.
they're letting you go. That's what I'm saying. Federal, yeah, I get it. It's mandated.
No, they are, bro.
No, they're not letting you go.
It's full of Rikers. Is
You know
full
what
of
they
people
doing
that
out here? Hold on. Stop. You know what they doing out here? When the prisons are too crowded, you know what they do out here? HOD, they put your ass in a fucking tent on the yard. You're not going nowhere.
Okay.
Hey man, same man.
Rikers is full of people who have not even gone to court yet, and they've been there for years, so they're not just letting people out.
You ain't getting out.
Okay, and these are two blue states. HLD, you won't disclose where you from, but we talking from Cali and New York, two notoriously blue states.
Yeah,
So
really?
I think you
how
bullshitting.
about that lady? How about that lady in the train who got stabbed in the neck by that piece of shit motherfucker? How many
That
times
was in
he
Virginia.
arrested? How many times was he arrested? Okay, that was North Carolina, right? I think it was.
That was in some
That's
state
right.
I don't know nothing about.
That was
She
North
wouldn't
Carolina.
do that shit out here. They do that shit out
Right.
here.
That's what I'm saying. People are getting like.
Oh, they regulate more in the blue states. Is our point?
No, they don't.
See, that's agenda. That's narrative rather.
That narrative's a fact.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what. That's why they have that saying. You come to California on vacation, leave this motherfucker on probation.
There you
Some
go.
fucked up states and cities are all blue.
Moving on to a red state.
Yeah.
I pulled this up. We got Tyrese. You seen this booking photo, right? This motherfucker's older than me. He's like, I don't know, 45 to 50.
What do you do though, man? He's not a bad
Okay,
dude.
I'm gonna read it out.
No, he let them fucking dogs loose and they killed the neighbor's
Exactly.
dog.
And I got my pit bull on the side of me, so y'all know I'm sensitive to this. Singer turned actor Tyrese Gibson turned himself in to police in Atlanta on Friday. At least he turned himself in. Friday morning, days after breaking his silence about an alleged incident in which his neighbors say his dogs attacked and killed another dog. God damn. Shout out Champ for not doing no bullshit like that. Gibson, who faces a misdemeanor charge of animal cruelty, was booked just before 6 a.m. local time at Fulton County Jail in Georgia, according to Captain Nicole Dwyer. Gibson posted a $20,000 bond and has been released, Dwyer added. I mean, that's the nuts and bolts of it. Yeah, so apparently he just let his dogs get out. He wasn't being a mindful dog owner, which I can't respect that. And now we up on some charges. Some bullshit, but I wanted to touch on it.
You get a little slap on the wrist, bro. I mean, what's gonna happen? But down 20,000. Like
what the news report said, he won't be cool until he can bring them dogs back because he got rid of. He moved the dogs. He got to bring them dogs. They want them dogs.
And what's
wait, they want all? Is it the rest of his dogs? You said
they want them dogs.
Oh, the two dogs that killed the dog.
So you're irresponsible dog owner. See, that would break my heart. If imagine that like 4 or 5 dogs and one of them fucks up. I was slipping, and then they take all my dogs. I'll be upset, champ.
Well, because they have it on camera. All of the dogs got out. All of them got out.
Oh, all of them. Oh, damn! You let them.
Yeah. The problem, they've been complaining because every time he goes out of town, the dogs get out and they roam around like that at night. You know how dogs
you don't
do.
have a fucking. Come on, champ! You got all the bread in the world. I know you got child support. Yeah. Again, the bitch ever put me on child support, I might crash out.
From me?
Put me on child support, I might crash out. But
what state was this in?
Georgia.
It's in the red.
Bro, so you can't, bro. I had those dogs, and bro, I put them down myself, bro.
God damn, man! I would just have before that happens. I would have, looking back again, Monday morning quarterback, had a relative or just paid somebody to come and fucking watch them for a couple hours. Dogs don't need that much attention. I don't keep mine locked up, but you got a big ass yard, I would assume. I don't understand that.
What type of dog was it?
You know what he's thinking. He's thinking, I'm a rich black man. They over here just fuck with me, start whining about my motherfucking dogs. Fuck these motherfuckers. Now the dogs done fucked up. Ah, shit. Yeah.
Hey, Georgia's open carry, right?
Yep.
I think so. Let me read a little bit more of this. So it doesn't say, I'm gonna fast forward, but it doesn't say his dog breed, but the dog that was killed was a 5-year-old Cavalier. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do the champ. A 5-year-old, the dog who got killed was a 5-year-old Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. So I imagine it's something like a Crocker Spaniel. I'm not that deep in.
Yeah, well, cute little dog.
Little queer dog.
But it doesn't say what type he had. Maybe they're not trying to put out bad PR. It was most likely a
They
pit or a
showed the
rock.
pictures of
But you
the
got to
dogs.
know.
I'm telling you.
Oh, they did?
They showed.
You gotta
They
know
showed
how to
pictures of
handle
dogs
these
on the
dogs,
news.
man.
Yeah. They showed the
You gotta know
pictures
how
of
to
his
handle
dogs on the
them.
news. They pit bulls. The motherfucker from Watts. What you think he got?
I know. But
Thought he
again,
would've-
don't put that on Champ.
I thought he would have had
I
a
didn't
golden
say your pit
retriever,
did it.
man.
His pit did it.
Thought he would have had a golden retriever, man, and a couple Pomeranians.
I remember this chick thought Champ was a what was police dog, a German Shepherd. Like, bitch, this ain't no German Shepherd. It's a pit.
Why
Anyway,
you confuse a German
Yeah, I
Shepherd
can't
with a
believe
pit?
that.
well, just because his coloring is brindle, she didn't know shit. So it's like kind of the brown and the black. I don't know. She was stupid, basically.
That was some dumb shit though, CJ. Why would you even do that? You a stupid motherfucker.
Crazy. He's always in some shit though. It seems like he can't keep his life on track. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't know,
he
it's
always
some
doing
shit.
some dumb shit. And he
He's
always
an
doing some
emotional type of.
stupid ass shit.
He's an emotional type of dude that I can tell you, but
Oh, absolutely.
he's not a bad dude. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a bad person.
Right.
He's a fucking goofball.
Yeah, I give you that. I give you that.
He always doing some. I mean, some really. He does the stupidest of the stupid shit.
Well, as far as who he's wifing,
He
having
goes on
kids
camera
with-
and
Yeah,
starts
it's like
crying,
he's just
bro.
a dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, he went to his social media looking for sympathy. Like, man, I'm gonna say this. This is a PSA, man. Do not go to social media with tears. Don't shed tears privately. Don't even go to your girl with tears because she ain't gonna respect you after that. I'm sorry. Y'all can say I'm capping.
We on the
Y'all
same
can
page.
say I'm capping, but this is some real motherfucking shit. I got
on it.
years, decades of experience. Do not go to any girl with tears. It don't matter who died. It don't matter you lost your job. It don't matter what happened. You got to suck that shit up. If you got to shed them in private, but definitely don't go to social media thinking people are going to be like, oh, poor you. Fuck that shit. You got to suck it up.
Yeah,
Figure out,
men don't
analyze
get that
the
luxury.
problem, analyze your problem, come up with a solution, and thug it out. That's where I'm at with it. That's the only thing that
Yeah,
works.
men
I
don't.
agree
We
to
don't
that.
get that luxury. We don't
Hey,
get the luxury to do all that
Let's
soft
go.
ass shit.
I agree
Y'all
with that. So
spit.
you guys heard what Golden State what's his name Steph Curry's wife has been saying, bro?
So disrespectful. I didn't hear the details, but she's
Oh my god, bro! She's talking some mad loca shit, bro.
No, all she said was she never really wanted to marry him. He wasn't really her type.
Yeah,
Crazy.
but she did.
Who could
But
have
she
given
did.
her a better life than this motherfucker? Put her in the spotlight, gave her all the bread, gave her a stable
Right.
family. See, y'all pissing me off now.
She
But
wants
he
a divorce,
asked-
bro.
But wait a minute. She was asked a question and she answered it. No, I didn't really like this little motherfucker at first, but he grew on me.
No, she don't like the lifestyle that she got now.
No, you know what it is? I'm gonna dial this shit down for y'all.
Hey, I'll give it to you. I got the interview right here.
She don't like that she is not the star motherfucking player. She said this shit a few years
that's
ago.
what it
She
is.
said,
That's what it is.
oh, I don't know why dudes don't hit me up. And okay, she looks cool for a regular girl, but I mean, he could have done. He
She
got to
looked
got
like
a
a
better
fucking.
bitch.
She looked like a fucking Yorkie in the face.
Okay, I ain't gonna put that much sauce on it. Again, she looks cool for a regular chick. Probably a 6. Cool. I smash.
Yeah, she
But
looked like a Yorkie in the face. Yeah.
he could have done way better. And for her to be that ungrateful is just so out of pocket. And like, yeah, I didn't like him. He wasn't. I don't know if he didn't have enough swag for her. I'm trying to find this quote y'all talking about. What's the latest? But
Bitch,
this
you
shit
from
is
Canada. How much
way
swag
out of
did he
pocket.
need? Bitch, you
Yeah.
from Canada. So how much swag did he fucking need?
Yeah, I don't know what her issue is. Again, I just think she want to be the star player, and she's mad that she could never be that. The same shit is happening with Michelle Obama, so I'm gonna speak on that. Talking shit on Barack and Steph Curry. Are you women out of your mind? I almost said some other shit, but yeah, wow. I'm
Yeah,
grateful.
well,
I think Michelle is a different case than fucking Aisha.
yo, man.
See,
Okay, let me hear your take on Michelle. Let me hear this.
Because it's a little bit different because yo, man, Obama's the one who's been writing love letters about wanting to be with men and shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know about all
Obama
that.
ain't shut the fuck up with that stupid shit.
Grio,
Hey,
speak on this,
I
man.
want to hear your take on. I want to hear your take on Michelle. What do you think it is?
All right, so my thing is they're a different case because Michelle had great success without him. When they met, she was far above him as far as like lawyers and all that shit. So Aisha didn't have shit, bro. Aisha hasn't done anything. Michelle has done a lot. Michelle has accomplished a lot personally. So that's why I feel like Michelle's discontent is not that she's not the star, that she hasn't accomplished anything. Her discontent was that Barack told her that the farthest he was going to go was going to be a senator. And the attention, the negative attention, he lied. So the negative attention that she's got, all the people calling her a man, ugly, all this other shit, has been crazy. It's been crazy. Imagine yourself as a woman. Your husband says, I want to be senator. Now it's like, oh shit, he's going to be president. And now we're going to be in a public eye for everything. And everything, every bad thing is going to be scrutinized. Every single thing we're doing is scrutinized. Like, I feel like that's different than Aisha. Aisha is just clearly because she hasn't managed to do anything with herself outside of Curry.
I feel what you're saying. It's more of jealousy in her situation, like an increased amount of jealousy. I do feel they're both jealous because they can't be the icon, the showstopper, the main event. However, I'm going to say this. Michelle, like both of them, this is the through line. What motherfucker could you have gotten with as an alternative? Like you positioning this motherfucker as the villain. What better choice did you have? That's the point I'm making. You could have done better than this motherfucker.
Man,
but maybe she thinks she maybe in her world. You gotta remember, she was a
bitches into the curb, bro. That's what he needs.
She was a top lawyer. She's a top lawyer in America before he became Barack Obama.
The woman was worth a piss of.
She don't really need him. She don't really need him to be successful. But being with him helped her a lot, yes. But all the fucking scrutiny that came with that, she probably didn't like that.
Piss
shit.
of bucket, and now they're worth over $400 million. Bitch needs to shut the fuck up. That she was successful in doing. They're worth over $400 million. She needs to shut the fuck up. That's what she needs to do. The hell? That's crazy. That she's successful, this and that. No, man. They're worth over $400 million. And I don't know how, but they surely have it. So I don't know why she complaining. Same thing like this woman here. They're billionaires. Because Steph is worth over $1 billion.
Do you think everything is about money?
For these women, it's about how they feel only. They have no agenda but how they feel. How they feel is what's right. And whatever that's right for them is what it is. That's how they make decisions.
I mean, that's what Barack did, though. Barack felt like he should be president, even though he.
No. That's not about felt. You're not understanding the logical reason and rationale of women, how they make decisions is based on how they feel.
That has nothing to do with Barack and Michelle. Yes, for Aisha, but it has nothing to do with Barack and Michelle.
Barack and Michelle, they're worth over $400 million. She needs to shut the fuck up.
But she was already making $200,000 a year, bro.
Oh my God, $200,000. Now they're worth $400 million. Really?
Is $200,000 more than what you make?
Says who?
I'm asking you. I didn't say anything. I'm asking you.
I mean, but for you to make your point, how much you make? $525? Is that the point of this conversation?
No, I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, that's the point of the conversation, motherfucker. Is it more?
I'm asking you.
Than what you
I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you a question. I asked you first, and now he's doing some bullshit.
No, because what you're doing is trying to flip the conversation into what it is about. I'm telling you, within them, they're worth over $400 million. She needs to shut the fuck up. I don't need to answer your question.
Answer the question, bro.
I don't have to answer shit.
Is $400,000, $200,000 a year more than what you make?
Don't get mad, bro.
No.
It's just a conversation.
Okay, so you said no, right?
But if my woman is now making, look, you simp. Look, you simp. Look, he said,
Yo, what the
they're
fuck?
worth over $400 million
It's
now. So if my woman
200,000
comes
more
into
than
my
what your
life,
wife
if
makes.
my woman comes into my life and she makes me to be
It's
worth $400 million, I'm gonna
more
shut
than
the
what
fuck up.
it's $200,000
Simple as
more than
that.
what your wife made
Bro,
before she
stop
paid
stop
you.
sucking dick because you think you like these guys so much, bro.
Hold on, champ. Hold on.
Oh,
Who's being called a simp?
damn.
I just sit back in.
HOD. HOD.
Why are
Nah,
you
you want
so
to
upset, bro?
HLD,
because if
HLD.
Why are
you
you
want to
so
bring it
upset?
personal, I get it
Why is he?
personal.
Why are
Simple
you
as
Hold
acting
on,
that.
so
hold on, hold on,
emotional?
hold
Like
on.
I thought women were the emotional ones, bro. Why are you
Like
acting
I
so
said, you
emotional?
want to do that,
No,
I bring
Why
it
are
man,
you
right
come
to
acting
your
on, you
so
ain't got to
table.
emotional
be
like a
all like
woman,
that, bro.
Grio,
It's just
he
a
calling you a simp?
conversation.
I'm just trying to get the conversation straight. He calling you a
I'm
simp? Grio is
saying,
not a simp.
Yeah.
I'm saying right now, this woman was making $200,000 a lawyer. They're worth over $400 million right now. Barack Obama. So
And I asked you,
there's no need.
is money everything? That's what I asked you.
At that point, when they got $400 million, they
Okay,
could do whatever the
but
fuck they
are
want.
you Michelle Obama? Are you a black
I'm
woman?
not. No, I'm not. I'm not a
Have you
bitch.
been called all kind of racial
I'm not a
epithets?
bitch.
Okay, have you been called all kind of racial
Okay,
epithets?
see, we getting out of
Oh
fuck.
my god! Like
Huh?
really? What? What? Let me see. That's the only blacks are the only ones who get treated with some bullshit.
Yo, who's this guy? Who's this guy? CJ.
Oh,
Hey
like I
man, say
said,
man.
Who is this guy, bro?
I'm gonna hold on. Okay, I'm gonna grab the mic. I never used the mute button. I'm glad I
Who's
was
this
out
guy,
of the
bro?
room and all that shit went down. But let me give you some background. HLD has been on these YouTube boxing streets for many moons now. He acts like this on every panel. Do not take it personal. I hope I don't have to mute anybody, but we do need to calm the discussion down and have a civil conversation. Grio is not a simp. Yeah, you know what I mean, we done chopped it about women. I known this dude for like 20 years, y'all. Just some background. So yeah. Y'all got it.
Yeah, I'm just tripping on why my man HLD got so upset about something so small.
Yeah, I'm like, why is he so upset
I mean,
about
that's HOD. He gets, HOD is wild, man. Yo.
Yeah, but you ain't got to get that upset about something so small. It's a conversation
Shell,
about people. We
shut
don't
up,
even fucking
Shelton. Yeah, all
know.
you doing is tag
stop,
teaming,
man.
yo.
Shell, stop. You already
We
know
don't
how
even fucking
HOD
know them
is,
people. Why
man.
the
Shelton
fuck you
acting
getting so
stupid
mad?
as fuck. Because the
Why you
bottom
getting
line
so
is,
mad? You don't even know them motherfucking people.
because
You
the
don't know
bottom
the
line is,
Obamas. You don't know none of them
bottom line,
motherfuckers. You don't know the Currys. You don't know
bottom
none of them
line,
motherfuckers.
both these bitches need to shut the fuck up and know their place. That's it. Simple as that.
HOD, where they place at, man? Tell them where they place at, man.
Hey man,
Yeah.
behind their man. Not trying to stomp him, not trying to bring him down, not trying to make Obama look more of a bitch than he has to be. You know, that's not
Okay.
what she's supposed to be doing.
Peep game. HLD. I actually tend to agree with you mostly. You feel me? That was my whole overall point in bringing this shit up. But I think the nuance that Grio was trying to add is that she did have a unique experience. You know, as a woman, people calling you a monkey, and that is, you got to admit, that's a experience specific to a black woman in the spotlight. No other race of woman or race of anyone
What
would
does
get
that got to
called
do with
that.
her relationship with Obama?
He's just saying, no. He's just adding a little nuance that maybe that's why the situation's a little different than Aisha. She's just straight up ungrateful. But if she was promised, like, we're going to get to this, yeah, I mean, 6-figure tier, and then he goes to the higher level and that puts her in the spotlight, I kind of do understand that. I still think she's ungrateful. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, again, a little more nuance, just a little more detail, a little wrinkle to add to the conversation. I think that's all he was saying. He ain't simping and saying, yeah, disrespect your man and fuck him. I mean,
Well, that's all Michelle Obama's been doing for I don't know how long now.
I think ungrateful for me is ungrateful is if you don't have shit and then you come in and somebody comes in your life and they've given you everything.
Well,
like Steph has given Aisha. She hasn't done nothing. Michelle was literally his boss, was literally Barack's.
But peep game, Grio, he was already at the Harvard level when he met her. It wasn't like he wasn't shit. He was working at fucking Lucky's and she picked him up and just took him under her arm. However, let me also add this and I'll let you land. He elevated her life and her status beyond what any other man on earth was capable of doing. That's why I say ungrateful.
Or what she could have done for herself.
Absolutely. Yeah, they want to say that now. You want to be a boss, bae. You couldn't do that yourself.
Yeah, I just disagree in this situation. With other women, yes.
Hey,
With her,
bro, She acting just like Beyonce's
finish my
mother, bro.
statement.
Same thing that Beyonce's
I
mother's
gotta tend to
doing.
agree with
Same
that.
thing.
Oh yeah,
I
she's
gotta
simple.
tend to agree with that. She could have never been president because Hillary Clinton was way more qualified to be president. They wouldn't let a
Right,
white
we've
woman in
seen
there. They still wouldn't go let her
Hillary,
ass
not
in.
even a white woman, an Indian woman.
Yeah.
Kamala, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the thing
She would never be president. So
the
he
thing
did
is, she didn't
something for
want to.
her that she could have never done for herself.
Well,
He
the
did
thing
done
do
is,
for
that.
herself
the thing is, she didn't
or
want
with
to.
any other
She,
man. I mean, goddamn, it's not enough. What more do you want from me? Like
That's
we
what
said
I'm
earlier,
saying. The bottom line is that these are
Sling it.
women are all about fucking how they feel to make their righteous choices. Men are not, don't go down that route. Or at least most men that are not simps.
I mean,
You
like he
see?
told her, "I'm only going to be a senator." When they came out, he's like, "Look,
She
I
could have
can't turn this
divorced him
shit down." They
then.
said,
Why
"It's
did
time
she
to run me for
divorce?
president." I mean,
She could have
what am I
divorced him
going to
then.
do?
No. I'm making a decision. I don't want to be with you.
why would
Why
she?
did she go along with the right then?
Because they were married.
All right then, but now she's doing all this shit, which looks like it could almost lead to a divorce.
Are you married?
You ain't got no
Yes.
more.
Did you
Oh,
disagree with your
like
wife?
me.
Yeah, enough that I put a divorce paper
Did
on
she?
her
Oh,
ass.
okay.
Yeah, file that
So
paperwork.
do people disagree? Do people disagree in their
Chill,
marriage?
chill, CJ, chill with that, man.
It's just
So people disagree in their marriages all
typing
the
it
time,
up.
right?
Yo, you don't
She gonna
disagree
take
on your
HOD
life
for half his shit.
choices. Like if
She
you
gonna
have
take
a
HOD for
projection,
half his motherfucking shit too.
if you have a projection of what you're doing in life, that but all this shit that these women are doing, like yo, you want to be revisionist of history of what you wanted to be? Get the fuck out of here. You're
She gonna
married
take your
to one of
shit,
the most
HOD.
successful men.
She
Both
gonna
these
take
women are,
half
both
your
of them,
shit.
both shut up because you're
None of
sick,
my shit.
Shelton. That's why.
She taking half of your shit.
I would hope that shit. Oh, me?
No, you got to
But
be the plaintiff. He got out
You
of it
taking
amicable
half
like
of
me.
your
I ain't
shit.
mad at him.
can't take half of the shit when you're the one man in charge of your son, right? So I don't know how that plays out for you,
Yeah,
suckers.
he got
Probably have to
custody.
pay.
That's not easy to do. Shout out to you, champ.
You guys talking shit out your asses.
They ain't
She
been to
taking
family court.
half your shit.
You ain't
No,
been to
they probably
family
took
court
half
like
of
me.
yours. You guys probably got caught for 18 years. 18 years.
I spent so many days
But
in
these
that goddamn family court.
both these women are ungrateful because they have a life beyond anything of expectation they could even thought of ever having. And instead of being grateful to that and grateful to God that they're in such a beautiful position in life where they don't have to think about nothing, and for their generations of children down the line, they don't have to think about nothing. These bitches are thinking about, I'm not happy. I wish I wanted it. What?
You know what I want to know in this situation? I want to know, where did they get married at?
That's a great question. If Curry got married in Cali, it's over, Hova. Maybe
He's
that's why he's
fucked.
hanging
Yeah,
on.
He's fucked.
yeah, he did.
He's
He did. He got
fucked.
married in Cali. He got married
I
in
did
Cali.
too. Well, no,
He's
I got married in
fucked.
Nevada, actually. I got married in Nevada. But yeah.
If he got married in California, he's fucked.
Hey, and isn't it not too much surprising that she's doing this bullshit now at the tail end of his career?
Absolutely. I was speaking on this earlier. When NBA players
Come
get
on,
retired,
man.
that's
Fuck
the
these
parachute.
bitches.
Drop that parachute on the bitch.
Was he married to her before he left college or after he got to the pros?
I think it was right at the tail end of the college, like Davidson, I think he went to, something like that. But yeah, I think
That means she was there for the whole
She
ride.
set it up.
If
But he thought it
if
was
he got
something
married in
like,
California,
yeah.
if he
Right?
got
Yo,
married
I
in
mean, he
California
fucked. Yeah, he fucked.
and she
I mean,
was
I'm not
there for
gonna.
the whole ride, half your shit gone, baby.
hey, you know what's crazy? Jordan went through the same thing, but he got his divorce so much. He's got quadrupled of what he lost.
But see, the difference
He
was
paid
Jordan
the
didn't get
off and
married
then
in
set it up.
California.
No,
Jordan didn't get married in
he
California.
had to give Juanita over $200 million.
Yeah, but that was the deal. That was the deal he made. He had it. He had it. He gave her $260 million.
No. The court gave her that. It's not the court
He's at
gave
the
her that.
court.
He didn't care. He didn't care.
He did, bro.
He did
Stop,
not care.
Shelton.
Believe me,
What I'm trying to say
he
is
did not care.
in these 30 years, he was able to accumulate 10 times that
Way
amount.
more.
Right, is what I'm saying.
He did not care about that 260. He didn't care about
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so
Steph
y'all
Curry.
agreeing.
Steph Curry is not going to be able to do that.
How
Oh,
much
because
is
it's not
Steph
as
Curry worth
marketable?
right now?
Right. Steph
Interesting.
Curry ain't gonna be no bro. Nobody else like
How
Jordan,
much is
bro.
he worth right now?
Hey, you need to cut the bitch off ASAP and make his bread on the back end.
He's
I
got
don't know.
he's got
I don't know.
he's got to be worth upwards of the 500 or 600 million.
So she get 200 of that. He'll make that back in his first 10 years on the commentary desk.
Oh, he
Nah.
could be
Yo,
a commentator. That's a good
CJ.
point.
Yo,
What's up, champ?
CJ. Check this
I know
out.
I'm okay.
So they got married in Charlotte, North Carolina, but they live in Cali now. So that you can like kind of X
Oh, he
that
got
out
married in
now,
North
right?
Carolina? They got married in
Yeah,
North
but they
Carolina?
live in Charlotte, North
It
Carolina, but
doesn't
they
matter.
live in
It doesn't
California
matter.
now, so it really
It
don't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't
Yeah, it
think
matter.
it,
really don't
They
I
got
matter.
think it
married
matters. I
in North
think it
Carolina.
matters. I think it matters where you
They
file the
got married in
divorce
North
at.
Carolina. So they get
No,
divorced. They got to go back to North
Yo,
Carolina.
no, they don't.
He's good.
No,
Yes,
they
they do.
don't. No, they don't.
They have to go. You get divorced wherever that marriage license was issued. That's where you got to take it to get divorced.
You could get
If it was
divorced in any
issued in
state
North
you live
Carolina,
in.
you get divorced in
negative.
North Carolina.
I'm letting y'all speak, but I mean, I got the experience. Well, let me weigh in on this.
Okay,
As someone who
go
did
ahead.
get married, not in California, it was way smoother with the Nevada. You know what I mean? To get that. I mean,
Right,
I didn't
you
know
could
what
go
the
20
fuck I was
states.
doing. And at that point, this is before I even graduated, I couldn't even afford a lawyer, so I kept filing the shit over and over again myself until they relented.
Right,
But
right.
it would have been way worse had I got married in California. Is my point. It is
Exactly.
about where you get married, and having gone through some property shit with my grandpa after he passed. There is no common law, so I was able to get his what would have been in another state common law wife up off the property. So it does matter where you get married, not where you reside. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
That's
got to
real
take that shit
shit.
to North
I've been
Carolina.
through it.
California don't have a jurisdiction over that shit.
Yep.
So he's
Exactly.
good.
So okay, cool. Yeah, as good as he could be. I don't know about the prenup and
Yeah.
all
So
that. I doubt
now,
she signed it, but
yeah, but see, because now, right, they got to look into, well, why are you getting divorced?
irreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
Same as always. That's the most common one.
But
If
see,
y'all don't
because
know,
in California, because you know, in
No,
California, right, adultery or any other shit like that, none of that shit matters out here.
right?
but
She can
for
fuck
most
100 motherfuckers and you can have
for
footage. It doesn't matter.
for most states, I'm reading now. For most states, if you already, let's say you said you got married in California, you moved to whatever North Carolina. Once you establish residency
Fuck.
there, that could be up to within a year time. Then that state takes jurisdiction over your marriage.
That's not
Oh,
what happened to
shit.
me.
Right.
It
Fuck.
Yeah, I
varies from
figured that.
like state to state. Like it depends. It's like a matrix. You know what I mean? If you move from North Carolina to California, you move from California to Nevada. I don't know, but I know I didn't have to put up a California divorce laws. I can say that.
Now,
But
can
it
he,
varies from
does it
state.
matter
It
where he
varies from
files?
state to state. It varies.
Does it matter where he files for the
Understood.
divorce act if he files?
No, because the thing is,
Where
if
you
he's already
establish
established
residence.
residency in California, and that's where his residency is
Which
at.
obviously they
That's
do.
where
He's
it's at.
fucked.
Now, so, but it all depends. It does say, the rules and certain things may depend state by state, but that's the generality of it.
California, half his shit gone, bro.
Half the shit come.
Yo, man, I'm telling
I'm
my
getting.
son, don't get married, bro. Don't ever get married. Fuck that.
Hey,
You want it?
out of curiosity, how old is your son, champ?
Not old enough to get married.
I mean, is he still in high school?
What I'm teaching him is that you can
He's
still
not
get
gonna listen
married.
to you though. He's not gonna listen.
You should.
My man, what I'm teaching is you can still get married through church if that's what you need to do on religious basis. Yes, you could get married through church, but you do not have to sign no governmental bullshit state license of getting married and let them be the principal owners of your marriage. You don't need to
Don't put
do
it
that.
on wax. Okay.
Right, you could go to a church, pay the pastor. You just want to you have your vows announced and this and that, but that is it doesn't have to
But
be
don't get a marriage license.
no, man, fuck that.
But if you don't get a marriage license, he can't put her on none of his insurance. If you get a
Joe, you
job
sound
and
like
he
you've
needs
been
medical
through it.
insurance,
That's okay. That's
can't
okay.
do it.
There's many
No, that's
ways.
not true.
There's many ways around it because you can now
Yes.
have what is that called?
I got it. Let me grab the mic. You can make a trust. You know what I mean?
No,
Establish
no.
a trust, and you can divide all your assets the same way you would within a marriage. It's an extra step.
No, but I'm saying Shelton was saying for like insurance and stuff, you could damn it. It was initially made for same-sex marriages back
You're
in the
talking about a
90s.
domestic partnership.
Yeah, domestic partnership.
Yeah, I
you
know
can
all
do
this
that.
shit.
Yeah, domestic partnership for insurance basis and all that stuff with the work, but you don't have to get married by the state law, and then you have to have
Damn.
your, I'm teaching. I'm not
He said
like
use the rainbow to your advantage. I knew what it was called, but I didn't know that you could do that between a
How you
heterosexual.
know so much about this rainbow shit, man?
Hey, bro, when you smart like me, you're not dumb like you.
No.
Shots fired.
You sound
Hold
like
on.
you got
Hey,
first-hand
Gvon said,
knowledge, bro.
let me read this real quick. Gvon said, nah, we shouldn't teach our sons to not marry. Teach them how to choose better, not to settle for an unholy woman.
No, I'm not teaching my son not to get married. I'm not teaching my son that. I'm saying not to
You
get
just
married by
said you
the state.
were.
Not by the state. Not by the state. There's no convenience for any man to do that. For what? So we got these bitches like these we be trying 10 years down the line, especially with all the hate cases we got nowadays.
Yo, he said, give her your heart, but don't give her your wallet. You can get over a heartbreak, but that financial, you catch a financial transmitted disease, that could hurt you for life.
So what y'all think? We all here.
No
What y'all
antibiotic for
think?
that.
You think he gonna fly the coop? You think Aisha he gonna put Aisha out?
Oh hell yeah! No,
She's
he ain't
heading
gonna
out,
bounce.
bro.
He's
Nah,
gonna
he
wait
ain't
for
gonna bounce.
her to leave. He has too much honor. You know, he want to be a good dude like I tried to be until I couldn't be. He's gonna stick it out. She's gonna divorce him 2 years after retirement. That's it.
Yo, his own mother's
Steph
on the same bullshit.
Steph seems like he's not built like that to be like, nah, I'm getting out right now. You don't
No,
seem
he
like he's
ain't.
built
Right.
like that.
Yeah, I flipped the switch.
But you know
And-
why his
and-
mama left.
Hey, but
You know
his
why his
mama's on
mama
that
left Del
bullshit.
Curry, right?
Yeah.
You know why his
Yeah,
mama
she
left
did the
Del Curry?
same thing. She cheated on
That's what I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
she
All
don't
these,
know.
God damn.
all these women are on there, and this is what I'm saying. No, bro, these women
But
are some
now wait a
bullshit.
minute now, because I followed that one. You know she said
Yeah,
Dale was
this
cheating
one.
on her for years.
But that's okay, man. It's a man.
She said, "Damn, this whole
I was gonna
NBA career, he
say
was fucking
he
her."
was balling. He was bringing in the bread. I don't know, champ. I hate to be.
Yeah. Yo,
It is somewhat.
that don't count. That don't count. We can do that, man.
That
We can
don't
do that.
count. He said that don't
That
count.
won't count. You don't
Well, it
bring
counted to her.
nothing to the table, so I can do that.
Hey,
Hey,
she waited right. She waited till the right time though, didn't she? She waited till
I ain't
everything
gotta
was
say
good
shit.
and stuff was loaded and your bank account is straight. And guess what, nigga? I'm
But
out.
the thing
And I'm
is,
taking half of that shit with me.
Steph is worth so much more than his father, so it's just
Right.
different.
Yeah.
It's just different. Steph made 200
But you
million
know,
off the court,
but you gotta think about it though.
endorsements
As a
alone.
man, Del Curry, you still hurt. This bitch took
Oh
half
yeah,
of my
definitely.
shit.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Hey, Grio, you want to pull up on this barbershop talk? You oddly quiet. You know, we chopping this game.
No, I'm actually sitting here reading about Michelle Obama,
Okay.
And she got
which
with
is
that
funny.
motherfucker who used to play for the Patriots, who
Which is
probably had
funny
just
'cause
as
they're
much
still
money as
together.
Dale or more.
Oh
I
yeah,
know that.
Yeah. And she got with a white dude.
Weird. They're
She
saying
really fucked him up.
I'm
but the
reading his.
thing is, Steph done gave her open a restaurant for her in Las Vegas. Gave her a restaurant. She ain't happy with that. Gave her a TV show,
That cooking show, yeah.
her cooking show. Wasn't ain't happy about that. Like, what the fuck more do you want?
He needs to go. He needs to take her out fishing
He
in
needs
the
to get with
ocean,
his
bro.
attorney. He
No,
needs to
we
get with
ain't
his
saying
attorney.
Scott Peterson. I am not condoning that.
I didn't say that, bro. I
No,
said
You that's what
I just said go fishing, bro. Maybe that's good.
No, this is what he
Oh,
needs
that
to
happened
do,
right
bro.
here in
Let me tell you what
Cali.
he needs to do. Let me tell you what he needs to do, bro. He needs to get with his attorney, look at his assets, and figure out what number she would accept. Draw up the paperwork,
That's it.
cut that bitch a check, and send her on her way. Here.
Yeah, but that's what we would do. But he ain't built like that. He from Charlotte, North
Yeah,
Carolina. He a good old boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
He a good old boy. He ain't nah, baby. I'm gonna give you whatever you want. I got you.
All these
Nah.
women, bro,
that.
they are so fucking entitled nowadays. They don't get all they're bringing is tits and ass and nothing else to the fucking table, man. Nothing else. And these sucker
My
simp men.
grandfather told me this.
Yo, peep game.
My grandfather
HLD
told
is
me
like
this a
the
long
devil
time
on my
ago.
shoulder when I'm dealing with these women. He's like the devil. Like, yeah, you know this bitch ain't shit. Just run through it. No.
My
Bro,
grandfather told
man.
me this a long time ago.
And
This
then
is
Rio is
my,
the angel.
my
He's like,
grandfather told me
nah,
this a long time
she was
ago, bro.
accomplished. She was accomplished. She's a good lady. She deserves respect. I'm like, damn, I don't know.
My grandfather told me this shit a long time ago, bro. He said, "You're not in the business of keeping motherfuckers who don't want to be kept."
Oh, absolutely. That's wise advice.
It's hard dating nowadays. I can tell you that, man. I was.
This shit is over.
Yeah, but it's hard, bro. Like to really find a decent minded one, because the ones who ain't got shit, not even education or anything, all they got is just tits and ass. They think they're deserving, and then you got the smart ones who, hey, they work to get to the point of their career.
See, I think CT hit it right though. HLD shit. That bitch said she want to go. I'll help you pack, bitch.
Hey,
I'll help you pack.
I mean, it seems like LeBron has.
Where you going? You need a ride?
Take
the car.
It seems like LeBron has had no problem with Savannah. You haven't really.
Well,
heard
she knows
because
her place.
she know her fucking place.
Right? She don't.
She know her place.
Okay, but why is
she's not?
But why
because
on the video? Sing
no, because you know why?
LeBron
because they've been together so long. They've been together since they was like, what, 15, 16?
Yeah, high school. That's
exactly.
And she knows who that dude is. She knows exactly who he is.
And you don't think LeBron sat her down and be like, listen, we ain't gonna be no tweeting, it ain't gonna be no this, it ain't gonna be no that. You're gonna be behind me, and if you don't like it, you know what you could do. Like that's man.
I mean,
go exercise your
think
options.
About
That's what
think
I'll
about
tell her.
this. He's Steph Curry, right? But LeBron James is the face of this shit for the last 15 years. He's the dude. Look,
no doubt. But let's not undermine Steph either. LeBron might be there, but Steph is right there with LeBron. Like Steph is that dude too.
I love Steph.
We understand that, but I'm just saying Steph got major clout, so it's not like he can't demand some shit and tell her like you need to step aside. This is like no, this is your shit.
I forgot to bring up my
Yeah,
soundboard.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying LeBron got way more pressure on him because LeBron is the face.
LeBron got his bitch in check so bad that he took a private jet, landed in Puerto Rico to be at the Bad Bunny concert on his own in Puerto Rico without them hoes, bro. His wife wasn't there. She knows her place, and she knows and she knows that I'm not gonna get better. No situation better than what I'm in right now. I got everything. I got everything.
Exactly. That's the difference. That's the difference between the two. The two men are different. LeBron is different.
Now I'm not trying to say that it's okay to be, the cheating on. I mean, I'm goofing around with that stuff.
I don't know if he cheated. I ain't never seen him cheat. I don't know if he cheated.
Bro, he's slinging dick everywhere, bro.
I feel like
I don't know.
Bro, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Come on, as an athlete, NBA athlete, you cannot think that you are on a roll. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right, but it is what it is. We know these athletes do what they do. It's depending on the type of woman that you got. Either you accept it,
it doesn't
you
matter
know what it is, or not.
What I can prove.
No, wasn't Drake on record saying that he was the one getting him the hose?
I don't know.
That's dry snitching. That's crazy. I don't listen to Drake. But I want
the
to address this
the more money you got, the more options you got, man. It is what it is.
Absolutely.
What do rich people do?
Hold on, real quick, Shelton, exercise their options, but hold on. Shout out Kevin.
That's what rich men do. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Gvon said, and I want to address this. Men need to take accountability. Most dudes who say not to marry are divorced and chose wrong themselves. I'm gonna respond to this, and then HLD, since you divorced too, then you can piggyback on it. Absolutely. I could not choose a bitch either. Okay, I'm gonna be very forthright with you motherfuckers. Either there is a severe lack of good women, or I can't choose one. Either way, shout out to my next ex-wife, her aside. But either way, the game is fucked up, right? Either I can't choose, or what I think is more likely, probably a combination of the two, there are not as many good women around nowadays, and I'm not afraid to say that. Ban me, fucking flag my shit, whatever. I'm gonna speak the real. So we all man up here. What is your experience like? Because I've been in the game since the goddamn 90s, right? So I've seen the evolution or the de-evolution, if you will, of women.
The evolution.
So I don't
The
think I'm being
evolution.
fucked up or just being jaded about it. The quality is
No, bitches
decreasing.
ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit.
You
Quality
said it. You
has
said it right,
decreased.
CJ. Yeah, that's why I always say it. I always said I got lucky. I got lucky. I
There you
honestly say I
go.
got lucky. I've been
Let
with my
me
wife
say
for
that.
15 years. We've been
God
together
bless
since
you,
high
bro.
school, and I got lucky, man.
That's what's up.
Every man I meet that has a good woman, like a good woman, bro. I take care of her, motherfucker. Take care of that woman
Yeah.
because that's real. That's real
Yeah.
right there. You better take care of that woman because they don't exist like that on the that's hard to find. Find someone who's gonna stand out to your own craziness, right? But a woman that's
Right.
a woman who's willing to go to bat for you and support you and try to put you on the up and up above the world for her, bro. You got to take care of that woman. Now, I tell
Yeah.
my son that I got not to get married by the state. That's what I'm saying. Not to get married by the
Right.
state. That's
I
all
got
I'm saying. Yeah, you want to get married by your Lord and our lives is Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Go ahead and get married in the church if you like to do that. I'm not saying no to that, and to honor your vows to the Lord because that's what you really trying to make sure this covenant is made for. But the state, man, fuck the state. Don't get suckered into that.
No
Don't get
advantage
suckered
That
for a
into
I
that.
man for doing
I
nothing.
agree with. I definitely agree with that. Even though I'm married, I wish we would have just not like on that state shit, man.
And the thing is, what CJ said is, look, man, look at how many women are acting just like this woman right here. All these women are acting like that, bro. And this is a multimillionaire woman. I'm talking about these 525 hoes, bro. That they don't got shit. They're acting like that crazy. They don't bring nothing
Exactly.
to the table, and they still acting like this, bro. They think they deserve everything in the stars. I'm like, what? I was talking to a doctor the other day, like 2 weeks ago. Went on a little date with her, bro. Yeah, I smashed her, but she's started acting like she's like,
This
woman.
nigga.
Well, what the fuck do you like? All right, so you're a doctor. Hey, granted, I love it. That's awesome. You put good 10 years of your life into that, and you're starting your career now because she's at about 30, 33, 34. She's starting out. So but their mentality is, there's only one man in the fucking house. There's
Right.
only one
Yeah.
man in the fucking house, and you trying
Right.
to act like a
Hey,
boss. And there cannot
well,
be two. There cannot be two bosses like that crashing heads. And if
to
you're
your
trying to
Yeah.
point.
act like me, then we're not gonna have. Ain't nothing to it because all I need you to do is suck my
See,
dick, cook and
Okay, hold
clean,
on,
be
hold on,
nice
hold on,
to
hold
me, and
on.
take care of
hey,
me.
hey,
I'm gonna let
hey, hey,
everyone.
hey,
I'm gonna let
hey, hey.
everyone respond. Hold on. Let me quarterback this. I'm gonna let everyone respond. But yes, to your point, HLD. The issue is not that we're gonna dig deep. Not that men are quote unquote intimidated by successful women, but when they are successful, they want to pull the dick out in the proverbial sense. They want to flex on you, and that's not
Right.
happening. If I'm your man, I'm your man. Y'all got it.
Right.
I'm just saying that's the
Well,
truth.
23 years, and I'm a firm believer in this. People will do what you allow them to do.
Mhm. Agree?
Whenever she would say something, she starts saying some shit that I didn't like, I would tell her, hey, that ain't cool. Don't do that. See, if I don't tell you, you won't know.
Yeah, you
Now,
got
have
to
the
express
23
it.
years, if the 23 years been all sunshine and rainbows and lollipops? No.
Definitely not.
No. But I know for a fact that she got my best interest at heart. I know
There you
that.
go.
That's important, bro. When you got that, that's why I tell I got cousins that got good wives. I'm like, yo, you
But
better take care of that woman.
like with Steph Curry, the shit that she's doing right here, this picture right here, she's doing that because he's allowed that shit for years.
Does he look like a sucker?
Exactly.
I'm sorry. Shout out Steph Curry. Shout out the Warriors, but he looks like a sucker.
Yeah.
She
Hey,
looks
That's
like
what
Yeah.
I
she's
did.
looking.
I
Hold
kind
on.
of said that without saying that. Like that's what I said.
Yeah, he's
We all
allowed that
know the
shit.
different types. Yeah. He just seemed like
Peep,
He
that.
let her do
peep
that.
game.
And
He's
now
looking at. I'm
trying
gonna
to
let you
rein her
finish. I'm gonna let you
in.
finish, Shelton. Hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
He's looking at the present. He's looking at us. She's looking at the future. She's gazing off to the side. You got it.
Right. But the thing is, see now trying to rein her in is gonna be impossible
Right.
because
It's
there's
too
this shit. What I'm saying ain't been a problem for the last 10 years. Why is it a problem now?
exactly.
CJ,
Oh, so now I
CJ,
can't express myself.
you could
He
you
never
could
checked her.
you know You don't have to play the video, but you can just play the audio. I got it in the
first time she stepped out of pocket.
One mic.
The first time she stepped out of pocket, he's supposed to check her ass and get her back in line.
Yep, that's the critical
let her
point.
know
that's not
critical point.
Curry.
Let her know if we can't get along, then one of us got to get on. Can't get along.
Something.
One of us got to get on.
So
I'm with it.
Interview. That's the interview. You don't have to play the video, but you can just play the audio. We can hear what this bitch is saying.
Okay, I'm still figuring this shit out. I got the shit up on X. I see what you're talking about, but how can I share the audio without the video? Can y'all hear that?
No, we don't hear it.
Okay, hold on. Boom. Pause this. Okay, y'all keep cooking. I'm trying to figure it out. Go ahead.
You know, there's another dude that did this the same thing. There's a young football player just recently just got drafted, and there was this
Xavier Worthy. Yeah, Xavier Worthy.
He was hooking up with this Latina chick, I think it was, and she's like trying to be the hog of the. You know, I don't think you could even get flagged.
He's talking about Travis Hunter. He's talking about Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Travis Hunter, bro.
Oh man, what a sucker!
Oh God, bro. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't want my son in no situation like that.
Hey, what happened with that? Did she shake him? He shook her.
No, not yet. No. He just signed his rookie contract. He just getting his feet wet. No, she's gonna let it bake for 5 to 10 years.
She's not putting in. You know, she's gonna want to get her dividends. You know.
I
think you can play this. You're not gonna get strikers. This is not no.
I think so too. It's not a huge platform, and we're gonna chop it up. You know what I mean?
You got somebody's name on the screen though, so we can. I don't know if you want to.
No, because I wanted to address that before we move on. I know. I'm gonna move that. Oh, Givon. Women definitely not the same though. I was addressing what I was saying earlier. Women definitely not the same though. I'll give you that. Good women are rare, but still many. I don't know about many. I've been with my wife for years, 3 kids. Okay, well, shout out to you. I hate when niggas say that because they were successful that it's a bunch of good options out here. It's not. I'm sorry.
It's not. These bitches ain't shit out here.
I mean, I'm not talking as a fucking nothing ass nigga. I made something of myself, elevated my shit, but somewhere along the line, the game just changed. Maybe it was online dating, social media, but somewhere along the line, the expectations, I want to say, of women just got out of pocket. So.
These hoes is trash, bro.
Eddie Murphy been talking about this 40 years ago on his fucking thing, man. When you know that joke, and he went to Africa, brought an African girl, and he like, I thought she was gonna have nothing, man. She's not gonna be good enough.
Yo, I watched Raw. I watched Raw Relentless when I was a fucking kid, and that was the most hilarious shit. Still, probably to this day, I had ever seen because it was just so out of pocket when I was like 8, 9 years old. But no, that's real. Over here with the American woman.
Yeah, she had nothing.
How many people in here married? Just 2 of us married in?
Just 2 of us so far.
That's a good balance. 2 married, 2 divorced, 1 single.
There's only 2 suckers and 2 regretful.
No. We got a good balance. 2 married, 2 divorced, 1 single. 1 unmarried, never married. I want to say that's a good balance.
The thing is, man.
No,
I mean, I hate to say it, but the caliber of women has decreased. Has what's the word I'm looking for? It's diminished. It's decreased because these women, these young women, aren't being taught how to be women.
Right. Facts.
Because you got to remember, from the crack epidemic to now, you had a whole lot of babies having babies.
Who's teaching men and women? Let's be honest.
See. Okay, hold on. Before you go there, because I know exactly where you're going, I'm gonna cook on Aisha because we need to wrap this up. But I know exactly where you're going, HOD, and I think I agree with you. But hold on, we're gonna chop this up. Fair use, y'all. Shout out to hold on, let me look at the I got too many tabs open.
You got it off of King Slime. Huh? Who the hell is King Slime?
No, it ain't. He was tagging another motherfucker. Hold on.
Yeah.
Before I play this, I gotta make sure I do my due diligence. My bad, y'all. I do not want my shit getting taken down or some bullshit because I don't know about this. Oh, my dumb ass. Okay. It's a full court pass. Shout out full court pass. Let's go.
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So I didn't want kids.
Okay. Let me stop right there.
My God.
She didn't want to give one of the all-time NBA greats children. Let's keep cooking.
Okay, I'll say this one quick. CJ, can I say this real quick? She's like a 5 out of 10. Like she's not even that.
I gave her a
Like,
6. I was being
that's
generous.
crazy.
Now that she's a little bit
Yeah, I
look,
get she's a 5, man.
look
But
at the
she's
wedding.
like
Look at the wedding though. She was a little bit slimmer 10 years ago. She was cool.
she's
CJ,
average, man. She's average.
CJ,
You wake up
bitch from
one day, you
Canada.
hear your mother saying, I never wanted kids. What
The bitch is from
fuck?
Canada, man. She's from Canada.
How the fuck did they meet?
Oh, she
She
went to
going
the
to
same
school.
she went to the same school in Charlotte, North
The
Carolina.
college?
Yeah.
Okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
Davidson. Yeah, Davidson is a very small school, bro. It's
Right.
like one of the smallest schools. Like just
It's
for him making
exclusive,
it to the
though.
NBA and where he is crazy.
Absolutely.
Like
I
because
used
of
to
the
watch
school he went
college
to.
basketball back then, so I've seen this whole rise. Yeah, I used to be deep in the
It's
game.
one of them
Yeah.
schools where they create businessmen at Davidson. They don't
Right.
create basketball players.
Fact.
Okay, but let's speak before we move on. She didn't want to have kids in the first place. Is that a red flag or not?
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
major.
major.
And
But
she
it's
ended up
more
having
red
Hell yeah.
flags. It's more
When
red
She
did
ended
flags.
up
You know,
having 4. I just want to nail this point home. That's
locking the
probably
nigga
one of the
in,
main reasons.
locking
Like,
the
oh, this
nigga
nigga,
in.
this nigga. Okay, not only that, but she can play it both ways. Yeah, she locked him in for the bread. So regardless of what he does, it's child support at the minimum. But he made me, in her mind, he made me live a life I really didn't want to live. You feel me? Like he's being controlling. Even though he gave her the family that any woman could dream of, yeah, he's controlling because he made me live a life I didn't want to live. Let's keep cooking.
Bitch, why you didn't
I
leave then?
didn't
Exactly.
want to get married. I
Oh,
thought
okay.
I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened.
Pause right there. Fair use. Again, wanted to be the fucking start of my point. I haven't even seen this, but I can read a woman from a mile away. You feel me? I can
I'm like
read when
Right.
she's jealous because, oh, I wanted to be the career woman. Bitch, what? Excuse me. What career could you have had that would be more lucrative or more fulfilling than him making all the bread and giving you a restaurant and a fucking cooking show? You're doing exactly what you wanted to do. It's just not on your terms. You're not the
She wanted
star,
to
so
be a
you're
CEO.
ungrateful.
She wanted to be a
Exactly.
CEO.
See, I wanted to really drive that shit home, man. I'm reading this shit in real time. Anyone else got something to say before we keep going?
He's a piece of shit.
Nah, keep going. This is bitch.
All right, let's go.
Just so early in my life. So it's like it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
It's so hard also to be the woman in a situation where you're like, men just don't get as much scrutiny. Like they can maybe tell him like your fucking shots suck tonight, but like the looks and all of that is just like not a factor of conversation as much.
No.
The fuck is
What?
this bitch talking about?
What? Yo, that's crazy.
How the fuck is
That's
she getting
crazy.
scrutiny when she's not doing shit or expected to do
Right.
shit? Okay.
Did you talk to Steph about it? Like, or did you kind of keep it within yourself so it didn't?
I do not have a bone in my body that can keep anything to myself.
There you go.
So-
Oh, another red flag. She want to talk that shit no matter what, no matter your position, no matter how much you do for her. Let's go.
If it comes to mind, it's coming out. And he's so gracious. Like he tries
Suck it.
to resonate
Straight
with
up.
me, but he just can't.
So stop trying.
And he also
Stop.
comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, what do you? It's not true. So why? Are you? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but
Fuck
why
you.
does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we
Bruh,
I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about.
I do. I can speak. I'm fluent in womanese. What she's saying is, it don't matter if you have a valid point. Listen to how it makes me feel. Hear out my bullshit and react based on my emotions, not on objective reality. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah, that's what
talking
women
about.
are. Their rationale and their decisions of how they do things is based on how they feel. And if that's how he feels, it must be the right thing to do. Which is why she's acting like a bitch right now with all this bullshit. So she thinks that she deserves something different. That's how she feels, and that must be the right choice. That I need to do something else.
Yo, when she divorces him, she's just about to get ran through. I'm sorry.
Good. I hope
You
she.
and
Get
I hope,
married. We
I hope 6 niggas run through her at the same time.
Yeah, I might
Ain't
be one
nobody
of them.
putting over her motherfucking ass. It don't matter how much money she got, because men
No,
don't
run
operate
through
like that.
again. Run through any bitch
Yeah,
that looks
yeah. Men don't
semi-attractive can
operate
get
like that.
ran through.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm talking
yeah,
this
That's
shit,
true.
but y'all
That's
got
true.
me
yeah.
on the late night
We
hype.
don't operate like that. We don't
And
give
the
a fuck
fact is,
about how much a bitch got.
yeah,
Oh,
We don't care.
Oh
exactly.
yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
not gonna
We
make
know
you
as a
wifey.
man, we don't. I don't care what my woman made. I didn't care what she
It's
made.
not her position. It's not her job.
we
It's not
never
her
do.
duty.
But
Like the saying goes, you'll never meet a millionaire woman getting hooked up with a waiter and shit, but you'll meet a millionaire hook up with a female waiter, right? You know what
Oh,
I mean? Because we don't care.
as far
Yeah,
as marriage, yeah, but they'll
we don't
fuck
care about
anybody,
money.
and that's what she's gonna get. She's gonna get R.I.P. Nicole Simpson getting the waiter.
She gonna learn something. Go ahead. She gonna learn something
Let's
though.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
we found out we were pregnant with our daughter so quickly. It
So quickly.
I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1,
Then you got bitter.
I
Let's go.
remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like,
Fuck
this
out of here,
doesn't
bitch.
feel right. I love being a
You
mom,
won.
but I love doing other things too.
Holy
And
shit!
I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and
Yeah.
Pause for the cause. Can't let her run too long. We have to finish this shit up in the next one. But yeah, you already won. I don't give a fuck. Not that I don't give a fuck. I understand every person has personal goals, but I just think as a woman, if you get the top man, you won. That is the objective. What the fuck is going on?
The thing is that
right,
once you
right.
get married, I think once you get married, and especially when you have children, your number one overall priorities in life is that. It's not like
Should
your
be.
goal. Your goal is to make sure your kids are gonna do their best, that that you're gonna raise them the best you can, and that you're there for every single moment that you could possibly share with them to make them also be productive people in society. That is your number one goal. But you know what the biggest problem with all these people, and I think with a lot of marriages and everything that goes to shit, when you don't have a spiritual guide with God in your life and in your marriage, and there's no belief in it, well, it's easy to just treat people like a fucking number and the next and keep it going. And it's about me, and it's not about your faith. It's not about your covenant with God, because that's what it is when you get married. It's a covenant not with the person in front of you. It's a covenant that you hold with God. Now, if you're not religious and this and that, it's so very much more easy to just say fuck it. And I think that happens more than not. A reason why, because a person who's in tune with God is not talking like this dumb bitch.
Okay.
See, your main priority with your kid, bro, for me, I speak for myself. I just want to know that if something was to happen to me, my kid knows how to take care
We'll
of
be
himself.
okay.
He can make it.
Absolutely.
That's all I care about. I
Facts.
don't care about all the other stuff. As long as I know that if I die, that kid's gonna be able to live and survive in this world. And that I
Shelton, you
did my
know
job.
that. I tell myself that. I said, Papa, Daddy's not gonna be here all the everything I'm teaching you is because I'm not gonna be here one day. And
Exactly.
I need you to know how to take care of yourself, take care of your family, your wife, your kids, your house, your home, your everything. Because that falls on you as a man. No one else but you. And
Yeah,
and
that's
and we
real.
don't got this nowadays, man. There's a lot of problems. A lot of problems.
This motherfucker. If you cheat on a cheater, is that cheating? I never seen you before, Adam, but that's pretty funny. Yes, it is, but fuck it. The
If
bitch
you
is
cheat on
cheating
a
on
cheater,
me.
is that cheating? Yeah, it's cheating. You just
I
cheating
never cheated.
last,
Hey,
man.
by the way, I'm gonna say this as far as my marriage, to put context to it.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah.
opinion, if it ain't no cheating and no beating, we could work it out.
Absolutely.
She didn't feel the same,
Absolutely.
so that's when I had
Absolutely.
to bounce.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
I believe
Absolutely.
in that.
All right, we're gonna finish this right here.
I'm not home. Like, did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking
Red
about
flag.
this.
Number 3. That's 3.
You lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself. Like even the things that made me feel confident and cool. Then what are you doing?
Well, there you go. And that's it.
CJ, let me. I want to say this. I'll just say this. Curry, I respect him as a basketball player, but he's a lame, yo. He's a straight up lame. I would have divorced her as soon as she came back home. I would have seen this shit. Get the fuck out. She shouldn't be doing this interview anyway. She shouldn't be doing no interviews. When the last time you seen LeBron's wife do it? When the last time you seen LeBron's wife do an interview? I haven't. Have
That's
y'all?
a good point. She's trying to be in the spotlight. Okay, I didn't consider
Don't do
that.
no interview talking about my home though. You talking about my house, my home life.
Facts. Bro, that's crazy.
But that's what's going on with these guys, man. Look at Dwayne Wade, bro. His bitch talking about she's sticking dildos up his butt and shit, bro.
Okay, I didn't.
I mean,
rumors, but
no, it's not a rumor. It came out of her own mouth. She likes playing with his ass, and he likes it. She put that out there. Now the other guy is Will Smith's wife, that crazy ass chick, bro.
But you know with Dwayne Wade. But you know with Dwayne Wade, she's older than him. She's a lot older.
Right. So she got
but really, does that matter? You gotta have control of your house, man. When
It does, and I'm gonna tell you why real quick. Because I'm about the same age as Dwayne Wade, like within a year. So he grew up when Gabrielle Union was like one of the baddest bitches out. So yes, that puts like an image in your head. Like if a nigga would have put Tyra Banks in front of me when I was 18 or 19, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm all down with it. So yeah, it's kind of like what they call grooming, right? Like you fucking getting this young boy, and like he's had an infatuation with you for years, and he finally gets access to you, and you got the leverage. He's gonna run through you.
But my thing is that's Dwayne Wade, though.
I'm gonna let you respond, but
she was already more famous than him, and she never needed.
Yes. Hold on, y'all cut me off. Let me put a bow on it. This is my shit. I'm not trying to hog the mic, but just let me get finish my point.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, she got his son out here, his daughter.
Yeah, lady boy, bro. Come on now.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
That's what I was gonna tell you. Like, bro, man, they groomed their own kid to be some weird ass shit. I mean, this is what's happening in all of these damn marriages in Hollywood.
But it's what CJ has said. He never had control of the relationship. She was always in control from the gate.
Yeah, but he had problems with that other chick that he had, right? Because he had
he left her. He left her because he was cheating on her with her.
Yeah, exactly.
No, this is just sick, bro. Everything is like upside down, bro.
Ever since they got together, this is what I'm trying to say. Ever since they got together, she been leading Dwayne Wade around by the nose. She's been leading him around by the nose ever since they've been together. She's been in charge, and he's been following behind her.
Yo, is Magic Johnson still married to Cookie?
Yeah, they still married.
Look at that. After all that shit, slinging, AIDS, orgies, all that shit.
But you know what the reason is? You know why they're still married? Because Magic Johnson is a leader. He's a leader of men.
That's what I'm saying. Even though he's also got
Magic,
he also has a lady.
It's gonna be Magic's way. It's gonna be Magic's way or no way.
The highway, yeah. And let me pull this up because it's just gonna be cathartic for me because I'm so pissed off about what Dwayne Wade let Gabrielle Union do to his son. And keep in mind, this is the son he had with the last chick, his first wife, or maybe mama at least, right? It's not even her son. So let me
and she converted him to this shit. That's some hateful fucking demonic shit, bro.
It might have been to undermine him. You
Oh my god, that is some hateful shit.
Okay, let's peep this, man. This is classic from a few years ago when it first came out that D-Wade's son was getting his you see it. D-Wade's son was getting his change. Shout out to Streets Watching 9733. Fair use. Oh, y'all can't hear it, huh? Hold on.
Free. I gotta say something about this shit, bro. Dwayne Wade, you gone too fucking far, dog. That is a male. A 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know They don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have shit figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything at 16, and fall in love with her. But his dick be gone. How you gonna like, bro? You going too far, dog.
Fair use.
Don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, bro, for real. If he gonna be,
Yo,
but don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, don't address him as a woman, dog. He's 12 years old. He's not up there yet. He hasn't made his final decisions yet. Don't cut his fucking dick off, Dwayne Wade, bro. You fucking tripping, dog. You tripping, dog. You tripping, dog.
Okay, well, we see what Lil Boosie had to say about it, and I concur. That shit was way out of pocket. I don't know if he got the operation at that point, but and just even considering that shit at that age is out of pocket to me.
I can't
God
imagine.
forbid. Yeah,
I
go
can't
ahead.
imagine my son coming to me saying, "I'm a bitch." What? You want to what?
I'm a bitch.
Man, you don't get your motherfucking ass out of here.
Would you feel like, okay, yo, fathers on the panel, please. Divorced, married, still. Would you feel
You
this is
can
some real
be.
shit? It is a real man
You
question.
can
Hold on,
be whatever you want to be, son.
I
You
gotta
want to be
pose
a
this
girl?
question.
That's fine.
No.
You want to be a
Shelton,
girl? That's fine. You just can't do it here.
Shelton, let me get this off. Would you feel personally? I understand what the line you're drawing, but would you feel a failure as a father if he came to you and in whatever terms he wanted to put it in, but basically express what we're talking about here? Would you feel a failure as a father?
I solely feel, and I may have got this from whatever the move, but I truly
Of
believe when I heard this
course.
too. Your son's failures as a man is your failures as a father.
And you got that from Gladiator, and I love
They
that
ain't-
movie.
But it's the fucking truth. 'Cause
Absolutely.
It's your fucking job to make him a man. And in every aspect of everything that I see any weakness, and I'm not saying weakness and like frail. I'm saying just in any trouble that he may have in
Yeah, some
life that I
shortcomings, you gotta patch it
shortcomings,
up.
I'm gonna address it. Is it the reading? Is it your writing? Is it your expressing? Is it the way you walk into a room and you express yourself to new people? Whatever the fuck it may be, I am gonna help you to address it so we can make it better for you. You can have a much better life to be a man. Now, yeah, if that shit comes up to me with that shit, that means like, damn, where was daddy at?
Mhm.
You know, where was daddy at? You must not been in his life that much that he just did that to your ass. Where does this kid come up with this fucking weird ass shit from though? You know what I mean? It's just we live in a fucked up world, man. We live in a fucked up world. And things are getting worse and worse. I never thought that the words of my grandfather would be true, man. The end of days are coming, bro, because fuck, we are at the tail end
You
of
got to
some crazy
remember
shit.
too, CJ. That motherfucker was probably never home either. He's in the NBA.
Right. So she's
He's
raising
probably
him.
never home.
Her and maids, housekeeper, nanny, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, he
Yeah, a
was
lot of
never
feminine
there.
influence.
Hey, and Michelle Obama was involved with that shit too, because he was using that kid,
Oh yeah,
parading
I
him
did peep
around
that.
too.
I remember that. That shit was
Yeah,
way
that
out of
bro. That
pocket.
there's a lot of disdain for what that was the thinking mentality of these assholes with this shit.
We
There's a
brought the
lot of
shit full
sickness.
circle. Yeah, Griot, you want to defend Michelle on that? The LG, you know what I mean?
Mr. President for the LGBTQ, because
I'm
that's all he
trying not to
did.
get my shit taken down. I already went too far, but
Well, that's Mr. President of the LGBTQ community, because that's all he did is push all of their agendas. He didn't do shit for any of us. Did he do anything for the
definitely
minorities
not for black
overall?
people.
Oh, there you go. But he made sure that people could indulge in his fantasies when he was in college. That's for sure.
Well, it's gonna sound crazy, as a black man, but I didn't vote for him either time. Not that I voted against him. I'm just like, I'm on the same type of time I am now. I've been on the same type of time for almost 20 years. That if neither party is offering me anything, then I'm just gonna sit it out. I'll vote in my local elections, but y'all got it as far as the presidential, because I know it's gonna be some bullshit either way, and I've been vindicated at every turn.
All I know is that one side on the morale is on some bullshit. Lack of God, morality, everything, bro. It's not
See,
the
I'm not
party
as
not the party I grew up in. It ain't the party
Look,
that I
man,
was raised in.
I didn't give a fuck about his politics.
Who?
Obama. I ain't give a fuck about his politics.
Oh, you just voted because he was black. I feel that, but I just knew. I knew.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
But not because he was white,
Exactly.
Justin, because he is half white.
I didn't give a fuck about his politics.
Exactly. Thank you, HLD. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna take this shit
What'd
into
you
some
say?
further
What'd
BS.
you say?
You didn't vote for
What'd
him
you say?
because he was half. I'm saying you didn't vote for him because he was half white.
No, I voted for him because he looked like me, because he was black.
We gonna dig into some further BS.
I didn't give a goddamn what his politics was.
And I know people of my own ilk are gonna disagree with me on this, but I don't give a fuck. I'm always keep it real. It's my shit, so I'm gonna speak my mind. The fact of the matter is, the one drop rule, the reason why we consider mixed race people to be black, that was, let me get it off. That was a policy established by slave owners to keep white wealth exclusive so they could creep down in the slave quarters, have a mixed child with a black woman, and then say, oh, that's not my heir. I'm going to give it to my white children instead. That's the reason. And that's the reason I don't co-sign it. If y'all don't know the history, look into it. I'm sorry to get that deep into it, but that's why I never
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
or anybody else.
You know what my rule is, right?
What's that?
What the police gonna call it?
That ain't me.
That's what he is.
Again, like I said on Marcos, it's a
If
sliding
the police
scale.
gonna say when they pull us over, if the police gonna say that you white, you white.
No, it's a sliding
they
scale.
not.
Obama is less black than me, and that's really the reality. It's like the
When
danger
Obama-
meter. It's like the
But here's the
terrorism
thing.
meter, right? It's not on red until you get to my level of darkness.
Look here. When you leave the room and Obama leave the room, they gonna call both of y'all nigga. Both
See?
of y'all.
Again, you letting them set the terms. That's my whole thing.
They
I'm
gonna
not
call
letting
both of
nobody
y'all.
else set the terms
You
on
know what I'm saying?
my
So,
blackness.
You can want to be biracial or what's that shit Tiger Woods said, black and Asian or whatever. You can want to be that. But when them police come, you's a nigga.
I want to hear what Griot got to say about this for real, because we've been talking about this type of thing for many moons now. Griot, you still around? I know it's late over on the East Coast. Damn, it's like after 4 a.m. He might have fell
He
out.
probably sleep. He probably sleep.
But you know HLD on the East Coast, HLD do not sleep at all.
Bro.
Okay.
HLB be on the Adderall.
I'm on my fucking Monster Zero right now.
Well, like I said about Johnny, HLD on cocaine and Rogaine. You just keep on going. Energizer Bunny, right?
Yeah, let me ask you this, man. We're gonna get deep. Did you believe that drunk hyena that they installed for the Democratic Party was a black woman, or was she all bullshit, plain code identity?
I think you know
You talking
direction
about
I'm going. I'm
Kamala
gonna let
Harris?
CT.
Yeah, the drunk hyena.
Oh shit, I got some
She
footage
black?
on her too.
No, she ain't.
Nope, not 1 ounce.
Police
Not
call her
1
nigga.
ounce.
Not
Nope.
1 ounce.
The police
She
call
not.
her nigga. She's a nigga.
No, man, she Indian, and what was the other thing right there? She's Indian and
Jamaican.
But not ethnically,
Nationality.
by
Right,
nationality. Exactly. See that's how they want to muddy the waters. No, it was a white Jamaican and an Indian that made her. That's it. So that's not black to me.
That don't matter what I think.
And she didn't. And she didn't become black after 2019. Before that, she was the first Asian, Southeastern Asian senator of ever. You know what I mean? And then only for this shit is when they became because you don't read up on what you need to read up on to
I
understand
never
what's up.
heard none of that. And she was the DA in San Francisco, and she was
the
Attorney General for the state of California.
She was the hoe of San Francisco,
She
bro.
was the hoe of
She was the
Frisco.
Attorney General for the state
The
of
words of
California. And she was fucking
hey,
the mayor, that black dude, that congressman
Willie
up there.
Brown.
I know all about
I know
it.
all about her. I'm from there.
Yeah, she was a nigga. She been a
have you
nigga.
ever, no.
I can't do that.
I didn't pay her too much of attention. I was surprised. I was shocked when she went to the Senate because I never thought she would make it to the Senate. When she got into the Senate, that's when I started paying attention to her.
Have you ever heard how Judge Joe Brown talks about her, bro?
Yeah, Judge Joe Brown's a hater though. He talk about everybody.
Yeah, but being a hater saying the truth is not. It's not hate. When he's speaking the facts, it's the facts. The inconvenient truth is what people want to call hate.
Yeah,
That
I
was,
didn't
No,
fuck with her off
I'm not
top.
saying. I'm not saying it because he talked about her. I'm saying because he said a whole lot of shit about a whole lot of people. So he's just a hater in general.
no, he just puts out the truth, whether you like it or not.
That's his
I
truth.
fuck with Judge Joe
I
Brown.
wasn't there. All I'm doing is listening to him tell stories. He's an 80-year-old man. That old motherfucker could be lying. I don't know.
Oh, hold on. I gotta do this. This is an old ass clip.
Judge Joe
But we're
Brown.
gonna talk about this, and then we're gonna round it out. I think with one fight. I don't know. I mean, as long as y'all want to cook, I'm not tired. But I don't know. Let's see.
It's like 1 o'clock for you, isn't it? 1:30
Exactly.
or
121.
It's 1 o'clock. It's early out there in
Yeah,
Sac Town.
and it's Friday.
Oh, this is when she evaded the question.
Uh-oh. Okay. Shout out to Reek. Kamala Harris was on the Breakfast Club this morning. This is from 2019 when she was running. And when they asked her about a black agenda, because I'm stating this because CT said, you know, what he said, that she was black negative. She don't think of herself as black, is my point. She started that old HBCU talk. And then she got into more trickle-down policies like criminal justice and healthcare. No tangible specifically for ADOS, no vote. And actually, I want to give you some background. This is what originally brought me to YouTube like 20 years ago. And I'm not like super fist in the air again. I call myself pro black light, but I'm definitely looking out for the interests of my own people, and I understand the historical context in which we've been done dirty. So yeah, that's what brought me to YouTube. So I've been following this conversation for a long time. Anyway, we're gonna let Kamala speak on it.
Be part of my agenda. The Black agenda has to include HBCUs
Mhm.
and looking at the historical fact that when the federal government gives attention to HBCUs, we end up having a profound impact on Black people in America. I think the numbers are something like almost 60% of Black professionals in America have come from HBCUs, either in undergrad or graduate school. So,
Okay, I'm gonna give her that. However, I don't think that's a direct, because keep in mind that anyone can go to an HBCU. You have white students at HBCUs. Let's continue.
that is part of it. Part of it is what I was describing about focusing on families that are making less than $100,000 a year. Part of it is focusing on what we need to do around reform of the criminal justice system, understanding that the mass incarceration policies of this country have led to Black and brown men in particular being incarcerated at ridiculous rates, proportionate to their representation and proportionate to the fact that when you look at similarly situated other people, they're not getting arrested and prosecuted and sentenced to this.
Ski skirt. Pause right there, and then we'll
That
finish
bitch,
it
when
up.
she's the first one putting everybody in jail when she
Exactly.
was
To my point. So you know your shit. Yeah, I'm from Cali, so I know that she signed off on the Biden 1994 crime bill that increased sentences for crack as compared to powder cocaine. So obviously that's y'all read between the lines. Let's go.
Same kinds of numbers. There's what we need to do around also dealing with public health matters. One of my initiatives in a bill I have is around maternal mortality. Black women are dying at 3 to 4 times a higher rate in connection with childbirth in America. And it's tragic because when you look at it, this is not an issue of the educational level of these women. Be part.
Oh shit! I thought she was gonna say her quote where she said, "No, I'm not gonna do anything for Black people." But that's what I was getting at. Anyway, she's a hypocrite, right? That's what I was trying to point out. That
She's fake, bro.
she was the
just-
one that signed a lot of the shit into law, supported it, and now that she wants to get a higher position in the country, wants to appeal to a nationwide demographic, or at least she did 4 or 5 years ago. Then she's flip flopping. So go ahead, HLD.
I just can't stand her, bro. I can't stand this party, no, bro. Like I said, I grew up on the left with the Democratic Party, and little did I always know that we're just being fools for these people.
Well, I
man.
think anyone from the inner city, that was like the default, right? You would think
It was the
Democratic
default,
people
man,
from the
and
yeah,
You know,
that's
but I'm
good
sorry,
enough.
what these people have done, and now that you know, once you become of an age where you can look back and you're like, what the fuck have these people been doing? They've been doing shit, just taking advantage of the situation. That's it.
Absolutely.
This bitch was going around acting black accent in one area, then she would act Spanish accent in another, then she was having an accent for Indian, and they're like, what? Oh, Jamaican? I'm like, really? And our, you know, and I say our people because, you know, the majority of my family are on the left, and I'm like, you guys falling for this shit? You guys are too egotistical, proud not to see the reality of what things are.
Hey, my family is in the same position. I can't even reason with them. I don't even talk politics with my family.
No, you can't. You just can't. And I mean, this is not even a topic we should be even. But I'm just saying, it's just.
No, it's a good place to vent. I mean, if I can't talk it with my family, I can talk with my
Yeah.
friends. But yeah, fuck it.
You know,
What's up?
but where we're at, and you know, talking about the kids, how they were, you know, bro, it's just everything that they stand for is just demonic shit to me right now, bro. Everything. There's nothing that stands for righteousness of right. Nothing. Everything's on the freaking morale, faith. Yo, they just perverted everything. I can't stand that side no more, bro. It's not the side. It's not what I grew up on.
I get you.
It's not what I grew up on.
Okay.
So I mean, it is what it is. I'm you know, and this is one side that you can't even criticize your own side, because you could see these conservatives, they'll criticize their own, and when they don't like something, they'll pick them and say, "Yo, we don't like that you're doing this, and we're gonna try to do this." But you do that on the left, bro, it's like you're in a cult that you're getting attacked on by everybody.
I don't know, champ. You're gonna have to point out an example to me. Let me say this: that I see them both as two wings of the same bird. I don't see the right calling out their own. I mean,
the right will call out their own when they didn't want something passed. They'll make sure they push on, and we don't want this. We don't.
You gotta cite an example for me, champ. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I need an example.
For an example, when they were about to sign the last budget,
okay,
the right was pissed off with a lot of the bullshit that was in it, and they were always going to have a lockdown back then, and until the right got right with how they wanted things done, because we said no more pork, right? They said no more pork, and you're allowing all this pork to come in. We're not standing. There was a split. Even Johnson was in a split against the president for it.
Okay.
And so
I'll look into that.
You know, and so yeah, they do hold and they will bicker. It's not supposed to be a perfect party of everybody kumbaya on one side. It's not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to have like, yo, man, this is what we said we stand for, and you're trying to do something else. We're not doing that. You know, right now we have this government shutdown because they're trying to stay firm on not wanting to give out money to states that are doing things wrong with the money. And bro, I just saw some other time we'll pull up a lot of stuff that is like, what the fuck are we doing? Trying to give $800,000 to other countries for circumcisions and for transgender policies in Indonesia or something like that. I'm like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of bullshit. But back to what it was about the women, bro. You know, I mean, hey, you got a good woman. My couple of gentlemen here, Shelton Moore, I think CT himself said so. Hey, yo, man, and I got cousins who are, you know, happily married. They good women who put up with a lot of their, because they no doubt men bring a lot of bullshit too at times. But when you got a good woman, make sure you take care of her. Take care of her, because that's gold. That's more than gold. You know what I mean?
Hey,
and
fellas,
so I tell them that.
and on that note, I'm being summoned. So I will speak to you brothers tomorrow. I got to get out of here.
Hey,
Shucks.
Sheldon,
Shelton.
don't go, brother. Don't be summoned, man. Don't get summoned, man.
Nah.
Hey,
It's the only time I'm okay with Shelton being a simp. Go
yeah,
listen
I
to
need to go
go
handle
listen.
some
Go
business,
listen,
man. I'll
bro.
talk to y'all later.
No, it's
All right, man. God
1:30. I
bless,
ain't mad at
man.
you, champ. Let's go.
I already know. The only reason why I'm not getting summoned because she at work, so I ain't even mad.
Okay.
Who you
What,
talking to
nursing?
at this hour, CT? She probably, who you talking to? I see
CT,
the minutes.
is it nursing?
Yeah, she at work. She got the late shift tonight.
Yeah, I had a feeling it would be nursing overnight. Okay,
She
that's
hey,
cool.
does she
Shout
do
out to the nurses.
the 3 days, 4 days off type of shift, the 36 hours straight,
Yeah,
and then she gets 4 days off or something like that? A lot of women do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Nurses
yeah,
do that. It's
yeah,
hard, but bro,
yeah.
man. But back to what we were just saying, bro. Just that, man. I mean, you know, there's no fixing us talking about it. It's just all we can do is just hey, you're a young man out there who just know what you're getting involved in. Don't men are more loyal to love and loving a woman than women are to loving their man and their family, bro. They'll throw everything away just because of how they feel.
I can't.
Oh,
Just
that's
because
facts,
of how they
bro.
Oh
feel.
man.
You know, us men are loyal when and I'm not saying all men, I think good men, you know, when we really fall in love, we fall in love with everything, the duty, the responsibility, the everything that gets involved with having to be the head of a household. But
Yeah,
a
It's
woman is not
more.
like that.
It's more weight on your shoulders. It's more obligation. It's more commitment. It's more duty.
And I don't care
Um,
hmm
about it. I don't think most men
yo,
care about the duty of it. It's just it is what we got to do. But women,
yeah.
once they're not feeling right, like this woman is talking about, how can you man? Can you imagine? I couldn't imagine my kids ever hearing me say, "Man, I didn't want to be a dad.
yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't want. I didn't. You know, I'm like, no, man. This is life. Regardless of what happened, I am not regretful. I'm not regretful. You can't be regret. Can't you, man, how can you have your kids thinking, bro, my dad regrets having me? Is that's what she's saying?
Absolutely. I never
Oh,
wanted to be a mom. That's exactly what she said.
that's sad, bro. But
Yo,
I think that's the new I think that's the new thing that these rich people are doing to start laying down the foundation of getting out of their relationship because they all been doing this shit. To start talking bad about their man and all that stuff. I'm probably
laying the groundwork. I feel you,
yeah.
champ. Yeah, man. I see it coming from a mile away.
I think that's the new
The new move. You
yeah.
gotta warm the public up to it so it doesn't seem like you're the bad person.
Right, because the thing is, dude, at no point in time is it okay to put down your partner, male or female, in your relationship to the
Right.
public.
Not
It's
at all.
just you just no, man.
Like not even at a party. You still gotta be
No,
like,
no,
you know what I
no,
mean? If I get
no.
too fucked up at a party, my girl gotta I expect her to cover for me and like, oh baby, let's go home, get me
But
out of
but
there. But
but I'm not
don't
even
throw me under
talking
the
shit
bus.
about not but about talking shit about your partner in public and shit, all that. Like, no, man, you can't be doing that.
Mhm.
You can't be doing that. I
And
don't
the
know, man.
thing is, and the funny thing about it is, Steph Curry is a 1%. And when I mean 1%, he's a 1% male that is a multi-millionaire. And
1% of
almost
1%.
by
Nobody making that,
the
bro.
time he retires, he's going to be close to a billionaire. So what the hell is there to complain about? You like you said earlier, CJ, you won. Y'all won.
What else do you want out of life? I mean, what the fuck? You got the
Right.
easiest, most comfortable life, the time and the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. Don't even have to overlook this. Don't even have to, if you don't want to, take care of the fucking kids because you got nannies and maids and all type of shit. Cooks.
I
Facts.
I think because
What
they
the
got it
fuck?
so it's because they have it so easy. They take it so
For granted.
for
Yeah.
granted to the point that
It's like
the mentality of self entitlement also on top of that makes them just like think that this is okay for them to be doing.
that's insane, champ.
But yo, they won
What
together. Like if shit, it's a marriage. You both won, motherfuckers.
right, because
That's how it should be.
whatever
Exactly.
she was gonna do, whether she was gonna be a CEO or a doctor, businesswoman, you were never gonna win like you're winning now.
Never.
Never.
Impossible. That's
Bitch would have
why they
been
need to have some
bitch would have been
gratitude.
paying her school for 30 years though, man, and shit. That's what she would have been doing. Stressed out paying her school loan and shit. Hopefully she could keep a job.
I'm gonna read this real quick. Then I think I haven't even vetted this. I'm just looking at the preview on YouTube, but a Michelle Obama clip from earlier. Well, I guess it would be yesterday technically, but 13 hours ago, talking about a possible divorce. Anyway, Rob said, yeah, I'm gonna show it. We're gonna watch it in real time together. Rob said, Rob the Barbarian, shout out to you. All these women and weak-minded people are programmed to act the same way. TV, music, friends. Male leadership is lacking nowadays.
Fact.
Hey, HLD, before we play this clip, did you want to address why male leadership might be lacking nowadays? I think I know where you were going, homie.
There's two things. There's two things to it.
Uh-oh.
Men are not be holding themselves accountable to their responsibilities and duties as men. But the problem is, for the last probably 3 generations now, we've had an abundance of fatherless homes and single mamas just raising our men, making them weak men, and that's a perpetual. And then they're thinking like women, because that's what it's about, how they feel too. That's why we got an epidemic of everybody going to counseling. I don't. It's how I feel and all these bullshit. You know, so there's a little bit of everything to go to play there, but there's a lot. Fatherless homes is a big problem in this country. But then we have a lot of men not look. Who's I was about to say this earlier. Who's teaching our men to be husbands? Who's teaching our daughters to be wives? Is that going on anymore? Because that's how it used to be in the old days. That's how we grew up. Your father's teaching you how to be a man, and mother's teaching your daughters how to be a wife, right? And that's how it was. We don't have that nowadays. We don't have that.
That's how I learned. My mom and my father, thank God they've been married for 45 years. So I learned from my father, seeing how he took care of the household, how he took care of my mother and me and my sister, and it just he led the groundwork to what I do now. And for me, like when I say I got lucky with my wife, she's Samoan descent. And if I don't know if you guys know about Samoan families, the the father leads the household. So they're bred when they were born, the women, to know that the man is the leader of the house. And my wife, she's known that from the beginning because that's how she was taught. So I didn't really have much problems with her and any arguments of who's going to lead the house. She already knew that she was going to follow me. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I say I was lucky. I didn't have to go through the Americanized women now, how they are, how they want to be the man. You got to fight and argue. I didn't have to go through that.
That's what's up, champ.
Because she was raised to be a wife, and she was a
Right.
wife. She was already a wife before she was a wife.
Right.
It's like a man nowadays needs to know how to be a husband before he is a husband. And when you have that dynamic at least set, then things work out. But when
Right.
everybody
And I'm not
thinks
saying it's perfect. I mean, we've been together for 15 years, known each other since high school. Our marriage hasn't been perfect, but I do know she has never crossed the line of saying, "Oh, I'm going to take over," and all this. No, no, she's always known that this is your stage. You run it, and we're just gonna power through this with your lead. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how it's been.
Salute to you, champ. I'm gonna say this real quick. HOD, and shout out to y'all. It sounds like y'all had your father in your life. Unfortunately, I did not. Not to say that my parents weren't married when I was conceived. Not a bastard, but they got divorced when I was 5. So, no, dad wasn't really around like that. But you know, over the course of many decades, taught myself how to be a man. But I will say this: HOD is absolutely right in saying that. How is a boy, like women are complaining about the quality of men nowadays, right? So the expectations of women have gone up dramatically, right? Again, I've been in the game forever. Hoflation, exactly. While the quality of the man, I would say has diminished in some regards, but again, look at the root cause, because they don't have that father figure in the house. So women are raising. See, y'all gonna get me kicked off YouTube already. Women are raising the type of men they complain about in the first place. Like they say, "Oh, he's weak. He doesn't have that. Doesn't have that backbone." Well, where is he going to learn that when he always saw mom taking on the brunt of the responsibility coming up? Again, it's at some point you have to take care. Recognize your own weaknesses, but you expect a dude to be fully baked like dudes would be back in the days coming right out of high school or in early college. Yeah, you're sadly mistaken. And men have to teach themselves that. Again, I'm the perfect example. You got to teach yourself that nowadays because you don't have that example. Even a lot of the fathers that are in the home aren't the strongest fathers because the women are trying to wear the pants and they want to say happy wife, happy life, but at the expense of your kids because your sons ain't going to grow up with that. Yeah, I mean that masculinity they need to take on that responsibility. Bars later in life. So that's where I'm at with it. It took me a long time to learn that shit. Wish I had the responsible father in the house. I didn't, but I would say I'm the exception. Most dudes that grow up without a father are just going to be bitch made for their whole life. So that's how I see it. The single mother households are a big detriment. And I want to say this because a woman might see this later on, circle back and try to say, oh, well, the men are leaving. No, 80% of divorces are filed by women. Me and HLD are the exception. We are the 20% of men that actually have the nuts to say, this is some bullshit. It's not going to work out. It's not going to get any better. She's already quit on it, so I'm getting out. But the vast majority of divorces are filed by women. And then you got the exceptions. Me and HLD, women that quit, and then the dude had to bounce. So I would say shit, up to 90%. It's women that's quitting nowadays. So they don't understand the duty and responsibility that comes along with marriage. And especially if you women have kids. I mean, come on. You're going to really sacrifice your kids' quality of life going forever. You feel me? Way after you're dead and gone, your kids are going to have to live with the trauma of you making bad decisions. So I think that's supremely selfish. And I just wanted to say that, man. If you want to cook on that.
It's another statistic top of the that we're of the 20%.
What's up?
Single fathers, those who are raising their kids,
yep,
are better fathers than mothers are raising their kids on their own than single mothers. All kids by fathers end up being on the straight and narrow, less crime, less type of, more educated, more everything, less mental issues and all that shit than single mothers.
Yeah, the discipline comes from the father. Absolutely. The results of single fathers are almost as good. And I'm not saying women aren't essential and don't. Like, you'll have a most balanced person. The best case scenario is a married couple. I will say that. But the outcomes for single fathers are damn near as good as for married couples and significantly better than single mothers. So you can't have no discipline in the house because at a certain age, when I was 12 years old, how's my mom going to enforce anything? I have to just have that inherent respect for her that I'm going to listen to her because you're mom, but she can't enforce anything on me. So
another thing that you to point out to what you were saying. I mean, granted, okay, your parents got divorced when you were 5 and whatnot, but you're coming from a different generation where there were still a lot of men are of around. Like for myself, my parents got divorced at 12, but there was a lot of men out. There were real men out there, and whatever aspect. My father, my neighbors, my best friend's father, my neighbor's father. I would go to the corner store, and it was a mailman, and he'd be talking about what we got to do. I remember one of the best advices I got was from the bodega man. And he said, look, man, 2 things you got to make sure that happens for you in life. That you know how to fix everything and everything. That, I mean, in other words, you flat tire, roof is leaking, or whatever. You gotta be able to fix everything in the household, and that it never comes out of the tip of a woman's mouth that you don't know how to fuck.
Yeah, okay, that's some manhood shit.
And so I took that like that was like maybe 13, and I'm like, bro, but it's a fact because when you can fix everything in a household, yo, that woman looks at you different. She knows that what you different. Yeah. You different from that other, and of course, I mean, you don't want no woman saying you can't lay down the pipe. That's sinful, bro. That's sinful. So you got to make sure you get. So but what I'm trying to say, back in the days in your generation, there were more men, and at least men helped put out the word of men. There was a lot of advices. I grew up with a lot of OGs with advices, man, because they were always trying to spit that game for you. You don't got that shit like that nowadays. It's
Yeah,
not.
I had
Hey, CJ, I
I
want
had
to
a
ask you
few
a
uncles
question.
that really took me under
Okay.
their wing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just about to ask you. Did you have any uncles, older
Oh,
uncles that
absolutely.
So
Shout out Uncle Frank,
okay.
Uncle Mike. If you ever see this, I might send you the link tomorrow. But yeah, definitely. Uncle Frank taught me how to play baseball, and Uncle Mike taught me about just being a man in general.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you got
just
to have some male figures to look up to, but you can't get that. I'm sorry, ladies. Jackie, I wish you would have pulled up to have this conversation, but you can't. A man can't learn how to be a man from a woman. I'm sorry. You can do the best you can. I learned a lot of like responsibility and how to be like diligent. You know what I mean? From my mom, she was an accountant, but no, on some man, the world doesn't interact with men the same way as it does with women. So you can't relate, and thus you can't teach a boy how to be a man. I'm gonna leave it at that.
it's a different sense of duty, responsibility. It's things that women just don't see because they don't have to. They're not raised
Because
with
they
it,
don't have to worry about it.
right.
Exactly. We got to be like looking for
I
who's coming through the
mean,
back door. Where's the exit?
hey, ain't
Right?
no woman,
Every time.
ain't no woman raised that's be the oh man, somebody's banging on my door down there. They're breaking in. Ain't no woman raised to get up first to try to see what the fuck is going on.
Right.
But that's us men. We got to put our lives on the line for that shit automatically.
Like,
Automatically
nah,
to
baby,
protect our family.
the strap is under your pillow. You go down and see what
Yeah,
that's about. I'm trying to
go
get
turn
my
that.
beauty
Bro,
rest.
it could be like my wife. She's scared of spiders. As soon as she see a spider, who does she call?
Something
She
as simple
called
as
me,
that.
babe. Yeah, something simple as that. Baby, get the spider. Get the spider.
Yeah,
Yo, just
right.
little shit like that. Little shit like that.
But bro, today we got men who won't even want to kill a mice, bro, a little mouse and shit, bro. They don't want. They just don't. I went out with this woman. She was divorced, and she was telling her stories, bro. That her ex husband couldn't jump their car. She had to jump it herself.
The
Uh,
fuck?
uh, going to a car wash. He had problems driving the car into the car wash. I'm like, what the fuck you mean he had a problem with getting in the lane of the car wash?
Look at my
You know how you
face.
gotta line up your tires for this shit like that? Bro, he had problems with that. I'm like, what type of fucking man are you? Like, what the fuck is going on? Men don't jump cars, men don't know how to change a tire. You gotta call it like, bro, what is going on? I just don't get it. And there's a lack of a lot of manhood. And it's purposely being like they're trying to take it away, bro. That's all I can say what this country is doing. You see what's going on with Netflix? They lost $16 billion. Why? Because they're pushing all that weird shit
Tootie?
onto the kids.
Oh, Tootie.
Yeah, bro. They don't want men
I
to
heard.
be
I
men.
don't know what series it was, but I heard something about it in passing yesterday. Some
They
Tootie.
have many series with a lot of daddies marrying daddies and all that, bro. Like all open and shit, and just weird pushing weird shit. They want men not to be men. They want men to be feminized bitches.
All
That's
right.
all I gotta say, man. Anyway,
No, it's cool. It's cool. I ain't mad at anything you said, but again, we're
Sad,
gonna watch
man.
this in real time together. This is Benny Johnson, so it's not. I mean, I know the clip that he got it from his Fox News, but hopefully I don't get flagged. Hey, fair use. Shout out Benny Johnson. Chill out.
Ben Johnson.
Oh, hold on, I gotta unmute it. Rewind it a little bit. I think he's like a political pundit on the right, but let's see what's going on.
Oh, I
But you
know who
see,
it is. The guy with glasses.
yeah, I never heard of him until literally right now. But the title is Michelle Obama's shocking insult about husband Barack. Divorce happening soon? Question mark! Exclamation point! I can't stand him. Okay, let's see it.
The chewing. The way you're chewing makes me want to smack you
Yo.
upside the head. The girls and I
Okay, I didn't expect to pause that soon, but that's nitpicking. That's being a bitch. Let's go.
are very irritated with the way Barack chews.
Oh my!
Well, that's
chewing is the essence. Like you hear the otherness of a person, right? You hear they have a body, they have saliva. They're like you. It's like
But why
another
does it annoy
person.
us?
Am I fucking tripping?
Yo.
What is going, bro?
Are we moving the goalpost to infinity? You can't chew.
Is this on Twitter? Is this on Twitter?
No, I'm on YouTube.
Oh God, I gotta look at this shit.
Oh shit, y'all could hear it, but I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, we can't see it. Yeah, we can't
I'm
see.
sorry. Okay. Hold on, we gotta run that back because you gotta see the expression in this bitch's face. This is craziness. Run that back and then we'll keep going.
The chewing.
The way you're chewing makes me want to smack you upside the head. The girls and I are very irritated with the way Barack chews.
Oh my! Well, chewing is the essence. Like you hear the otherness of a person, right? You hear they have a body, they have saliva. They're like you. It's like.
But why does it annoy us?
Yeah, you're gonna know I got saliva. I'm gonna spit right in your mouth, bitch, right before you give me a head. What the fuck is going on, man? You know that's her gay brother, right?
No comment.
That's
okay.
Don't
do that. Don't do that. Let's talk about strictly how ungrateful she's being. I'm not going to go into the homo allegations.
Oh no, I'm just saying that's her brother, though.
Brother, I don't know. Hell no.
That bald-headed dude is her brother.
Wait, what? Okay, maybe I missed the context. The ball.
No, at the table, you know, during the interview, and the bald-headed guy in the middle is Michelle.
Oh,
piece.
Oh, okay.
Even when Barry keeps his mouth shut, Michelle's still complaining.
Now that we're empty nesters, it's like, well, what are we going to talk about? So we're together all day, and we do this thing where it's like, I'll see him, and it's like, what you been doing? It's like, oh, don't tell me until dinner, because we got to have something to talk about at dinner. So if all throughout the course of the day, I'm getting caught up on his stuff, then it's like we're sitting staring at each other. Are we missing something?
She's bored. She's bored. Ex-president. You got to give me more excitement. Is that what you said?
Like that? Who thinks like that in a relationship, bro?
This bitch is 50 years old plus. She needs more excitement than the ex-president.
You know what it could have been, bro. This is what they got married on for all the wrong reasons, and they never had much in common. Because when you with your girl, bro, she's like your best friend. You talk about it. What you mean? You got to be thinking about what we're gonna talk about. We talk about whatever it is
it's going on at the time. We're in the
just
moment,
just like we're doing right now. We're just talking. What the fuck? We gotta plan this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When she's your girl, that's your best friend. When she's your wife, she's your worst.
I took an advice from one of these other guys, and he said when he was young, he was he was going out with another power chick. She worked out strong, beautiful number. She was a 10, and they were always partying young and this and that. And then he was with her for about a year, and he was ready to think about wanting to get married to her. And he said, you know what? He read somewhere somebody had told him to do something to make sure that this is the one for each other. He said, you know what? We're gonna stop having sex for 2 months, and we're gonna stop going out every weekend. We're just gonna do our daily, whatever we're doing that daily. When we get together, we just hang out with each other. And then he said, and within that time, if you guys got nothing to talk about, and you guys can't, then are you meant for each other? Because that means you're going together because you're going out to party, come home, fuck, and that's what the relationship is only about, right? And that's what the relationship, and that's what the relationship is only about. But when you have your partner of life, you got shit, bro. You can talk about anything and everything and still fulfill the voids. Yeah, we want. He said, yeah, we want to say, but we found out that after 2 weeks, we had nothing to talk about.
Damn,
nothing.
That's a good test, Tommy. I might have to.
We had nothing to talk about, and then after we discussed it, we're like, you know what? I'm not
saying it.
We're not.
And that's better to find out ahead of time. Shit, I should have.
And we do our thing, but as you see, Ben, we only love each other because we go out, drink, have good food, come home, fuck each other's brains out.
Hell of an experience, though, ain't it?
Right, but that's not lifelong. That's not forever.
Absolutely not.
That shit ain't forever like that. And so Right now, these people they didn't do that. They didn't talk. They don't have nothing to talk about. What you mean? I got a plan what to talk about. I'm like,
She
yo,
bored of
babe.
them. She doesn't find them interesting. You know what I mean? A bitch, clean it up. A woman has to be interested in you, like inherently, like your personality, and like find you funny and charming and shit. If she has to say, no, let's parse this out, so you talk to me at this time, but not this time, that ain't it.
Bro, I couldn't imagine any. Look, we know that this chick, don't know that was with Orange President. We know she don't like his fucking ass.
That's true.
But you'll never catch her doing this shit.
Uh-oh.
You're not gonna catch her ripping an ass on President Orange about the interpersonal shit, because you know that she don't like him. We seen that. She don't want to hold his hand. She snips at him. She like you know that they don't like it. She probably don't even sleep in the same bed with him and shit. But you'll never probably catch her doing this shit.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's continue.
It's a good breakdown from Jesse Waters there. It's obviously leading to headlines, and it's like the people who are watching this are saying this is clearly toxic, including some of the best relationship doctors in the world, like Dr. Drew Pinsky. He is a
fair use. Real quick, HLD. Who is this dude? I never seen him before.
He's a YouTube on the conservative side pundit. You know, this is what he does. He's a commentator pundit, like, you know, kind of like what's his other guy's name that they got, bro, on this right side? They got he's a tall, goofy dude.
I thought you were talking about Andrew. What's his name? But no, I don't know.
Tucker guy, I think it is. He's like
Tucker
him.
Carlson?
Yeah, this guy is like, he's like, that's what he does. He talks politics and all that stuff. That's all, and you know, conservatism and all that shit.
All right, let's continue.
Damn, he's got 6 million subscribers.
very famous
I know.
TV relationship expert, and he says they got problems. They need help. They need true help. They both clearly hate each other.
Is Barack Obama being a good role model for men to just sit there and take it?
You know, we don't really know what his side of the story is yet, right? I suspect that will come out. It requires, you know, it requires connection, it requires intimacy, it requires attachment, it requires mutuality. None of the things on display in this marriage. And God forbid, having passion. People can sustain passion for many decades. This emptiness, this impoverishment, this is not good. If this were my marriage, I would haul my wife into a therapist's office and I would stay there until we work this out. Or sometimes marriages don't. They dissolve when this kind of thing starts happening.
Okay, pause it right there. Yeah, bounce. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
You heard what Obama was saying, bro. That white black males ain't voting for Kamala. He started doing like he was like acting stupid, simple, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, bro.
I fed up.
It pissed me the fuck off.
I'm gonna say this: if my needs aren't being addressed, I insinuated this earlier. If my needs aren't getting addressed, then I'm not voting for nobody. I mean, I don't give a fuck about virtue signaling or like we need to stand with black women. No, I mean, if they're doing some shit that's gonna help women continue to undermine the community, I'm not with that shit. So, nope, you can't guilt trip me into voting for who you think I should vote for. So, yeah, I think
this was a while back though. I think because he
no, it was about Kamala. No, I know. I'm trying to like.
No, but I'm saying like this right here. That this show. This was a while back, or what you're showing us, right? When was it?
No, 13 hours ago. That's what I'm saying.
This is another table thing recently.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Because Barack Obama's been on that. He's been on that panel with her, and they addressed a lot of stuff. But bro, this is new.
Yes, man. About the press.
She's doing the same thing that Steph Curry's wife is doing.
Yeah. Grio.
Same thing, bro.
Pretty much. I get he was trying to draw a little distinction, but yeah, to me, I'm sorry, Grio. It's pretty close, man. It's being ungrateful. Let's go.
And it's got to be really rough with the kind of idealization that they want to maintain in the eyes of others. I think it's a good idea that she's saying, hey, we're human beings, there's some real stuff here. I would like to see some real stuff, however.
We have done the agonizing and excruciating, dangerous work of just going through and finding old clips of Michelle Obama insulting and making fun of Barack. And it's hard to watch. You know, again, it's like hard to watch anyone be treated like this, even if you don't like him, Barack Obama. But you can see the obvious trends here. She hates him. He must really hate her. And yeah, I think they're just in it for the money. Maybe that's always been the case.
Hold on. See, now that's where you put too much sauce on it. He has given no indication that he hates her. If anything, like Steph Curry, he's been simping. I never heard him speak a negative word about her in public.
No, I
yeah,
haven't.
so yes, see, that's too much sauce, just trying to hate on the left. And again, I'm not with either party, but I see what you're doing. I see.
But at the same time, the point that he did make, they're just in it for the money, and I believe that 100.
Well, stay together for the image, the public image. I ain't mad about that. I mean, I'm not. Not that I'm not mad, but I can understand that if that's the motivation. Let's go.
Case, right? And maybe there's a lot more going on there under the hood, if you know what I mean. Either way, sucks to suck. Don't marry a angry, bitter, gargantuan.
He wanted to say black.
Feminist orc. That's the life lesson. Here you go.
You know, I have to say, Brian, if I'm a single girl out there and I find out that Brian Chesky is...
Hold on. You're 50 years
God.
old. You're not a girl.
Ain't nobody wants you.
Let it go. Look at her. She wasn't even that popping in her prime. Okay.
single and I can like stay in his house.
Here she
Have
goes.
you ever?
There you
right,
go. Right to the relationship,
ever-
Brian. You don't have to be feel pressured.
No, but we've never talked about
he
this.
just
Have you-
got here.
Have you
Her,
ever?
her and her husband have tried to set me up before, so
Yeah.
Look at these, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Gay men are the worst thing that happened for women. Gay men are the worst thing that happened to society with all this bullshit. They're the ones simping for the women's feelings bullshit. Look at these two clowns, what they're doing, bro. They're terrible, man. They are poison. They're poison. It's simple as that.
I can't say that as a responsible channel owner, but he is definitely a tootie. And I will say, what I will say, you know, because I'm not trying to be super politically correct, is that the LGBT side tends to co-sign women, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know if you
And the women co-sign them.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna dial it down though. I don't know if you ever considered it through this lens. It's because if
Think about it.
No. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. I know exactly what I want to say. It's
Yeah, I know you know what you want to say, CJ, but you want to dial it down a little bit. You want to take the sauce out of it.
Not even that. It's just like, how can I draw the right parallel? Okay, so they both want to be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do outside of the confines of the quote unquote patriarchy, which is just a natural order. If men have more duty and more responsibility, you think they're gonna just bend over and let you run shit when they have to do all the duties? No, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, women, that's never gonna happen. If you require more from men than you do of yourself, then they're gonna have the power. That's just women. I mean, that's nature. But I say that to say this: LGBT and women co-sign each other back and forth, because if one of them gets the power to just run free, no discipline, no duty to anybody else, only self-interest, then the other gets that as well. Y'all got it.
You know, it's terrible. You see that right here, bro. That's what these two clowns are doing. Her brother and Pee Wee Herman here. You know what I mean? It's just sad. Now the other thing that comes down with women is, especially women of let's say stature of education, doctor, lawyer, stuff like that. Another problem that runs in that I ran into, and I run into a lot of times, is that they've been used to being the spotlight also of everything. You know, and when a woman is the spotlight of a career and her job, like for example, I went out, I had a serious relationship for many years with an FBI agent of high ranking, and bro, she was that bad bitch. Period. Not only in her state but in the nation, she was that bitch. But to me, she was just
a bitch.
she's just another girl, and no, without my love and respect. But and the other thing is that when we go out, they don't. I command the attention
The
of a room.
respect. Yeah,
When I go into a room and we go out together, we're with their other FBI agents or whatever ball that we're at or whatever fuck it is that we're attending. You know, I'm the one who's gathering the attention that she's not normally getting because she's the boss at her job and she's the one that so they don't like taking that second place spotlight.
No,
they don't want that. They don't want that. I
hinted at that earlier. Like they think if I'm the career woman, I should have that same. They want that universal respect. That
who gets the attention in this relay? Who's the bro? Who's the one who could go to any fight, bro? It's Barack Obama. Barack Obama is that motherfucker. She ain't nothing, bro. She ain't nothing. Ain't nobody give a flying fuck about her like that.
Same thing with Steph Curry and his wife. Don't nobody give a fuck about you.
But they want the spotlight, and they can have it.
Yeah.
They can have it. Even if she gets divorced, she gonna get the spotlight.
You know the crazy thing? And I believe both of them will eventually. Maybe Michelle less likely because she's so damn old and doesn't have that many options. Aisha is definitely going to leave. I'm sorry. Aisha is definitely going to leave. And when she gets out there and gets done being ran through by niggas like me and younger dudes, then she's going to resent these dudes for not being on her level when she rejected the man that was above her. You understand how crazy that is?
CJ.
They can't be satisfied because if the man is above me, I feel insecure. I want to be the star. If the man is below me, well, he's not that nigga I can admire and look up to. Y'all got it.
CJ. So when Michelle Obama gets the $200 million half of her from her settlement, you gonna tell me you want to hit her, Bill?
For what? I don't make my dick hard. I don't make my dick hard, Jim.
Like
that
you
doesn't make me look good. I don't know if that makes CJ look good or bad.
She looked like my auntie. Fuck that shit.
But there it is. Like she doesn't even recognize her value. Her value within a. There's a word I learned the other day.
I want to put it on Kevin Samuels' terms on the open market, on the dating market,
right, bro? Like
marketplace
lady,
value,
like lady. You look old as shit. You got 2 daughters already, so you blown out with that. Come on, bro. Like what man even in his 50s who's established, who's got his shit going on, and if he is well taken care of, which I mean, like he's not a fat slob, is gonna want to go out with her when he could go out with a fucking 30-year-old. Like, come on now.
If he has a bread up,
exactly.
They don't understand.
You going to your boys and be like, yo, guess who I'm smashing? I'm smashing Obama's old ex-wife. And they gonna be like, what?
Why? Be like, is she breaking you off? That's my first question out of my mouth.
Hey, I'm gonna say what your boy. I'm gonna say what your boy was hinting at earlier. What's his name?
Grio. Yeah,
Grio. I'm gonna go to Grio and be like, I'm gonna play off of what he was saying. Yo, man, really, you hitting? Does she got a dick? I'm just joking, but hell no, bro. I couldn't do it. I've had many chances in my life to go out with really high like owners of companies and blah blah blah. But bro, if you can't, if I'm not attracted to you, I can't do that. I can't.
Nobody knocking down Oprah's door.
Would you? Oh yeah, yo, we were thinking alike because I just said the same thing. How about Oprah?
Yeah, exactly. No
Oprah, bro. Oprah, like when she was younger, she was looking a little thicky nice. I ain't gonna lie.
She was never that. I mean, more. Man, I ain't gonna touch on that.
Come on, man.
Let's finish up this clip. That's ridiculous. No.
Oprah thick bent over. You don't see her face, bro. Come on now.
I seen her in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, I'm very invested
Yeah,
in
I appreciate
Brian's love life. But
Wait.
so you've never met anybody. The fact that people don't see
She's very invested in 2D love life. Let's go.
me going out on a date with my husband sparks rumors of the end of our marriage. I mean, it's sort of so we still, so
Like
that
the
is
apocalypse.
It's the apocalypse. It's like, okay, so we don't Instagram every minute of our lives. We are 60. You just are not gonna.
I was
Why-
off 60.
Why
Yeah,
is she
literally
aging
my
like
auntie.
but why is she aging like an old white woman, bro?
Oh
She
my
don't look
God.
good, bro.
That's crazy. Yo.
Right? I mean, am I
That's
lying?
how-
She ain't. Bro, come on, man. I know you got your aunties that are probably in 60s look better than her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's aging like a old prune white woman, bro.
Gonna
What
know
the
what
hell?
we're doing every minute of the day, And yes, I guess we're famous, but we're 60.
You are. We're real famous.
We don't take
60-year-olds.
selfies. I just, Barack was joking. He's like, you don't even take pictures of anything we do. I was like, I'm not thinking about a picture.
I
Why-
know,
why
right?
would
You're
I
trying to
capture
be in
it?
the moment. I'm really
here.
bad at taking pictures.
That's
too.
right. It's about what he needs as a grown man in the world. That would be.
You should have threw a boy in the mix.
I would. I'm so glad I didn't have a boy.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't want to speak on that?
Man, fuck
Why?
these people, bro.
Why would she say that?
Why would you say it? Oh my God.
Yo, one of her daughters is a lesbian,
You know?
bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they're both of them are weird out, bro. Both of them are weird out.
Well, they look a little strange, like tall and lanky, but I'm not gonna hold that against them because
No, not about that, bro. I'm just saying there's lifestyles. I'm talking about their lifestyles. I'm not talking about their appearance. And I'm talking about
okay, let's dial this shit down though, because I really want to address this. Why would she say, I'm gonna ask the question, I'm gonna answer it myself, and then y'all can answer it? Why would she say she's glad she didn't have a son? Because she resents the man that put her the fuck on. She doesn't want a miniature version of that motherfucker walking around. Like, I'm glad that didn't come out of my womb. At least I had 2 daughters. Y'all got it.
yeah, I got 2 girls who
You took the
co-sign
word
me.
out of my mouth. Yeah.
I got the 2 daughters who are gonna co-sign me. If I get a boy, he's gonna protect daddy and want to be like daddy. And bro, I mean,
that's so out of pocket. Let's go.
Because he would have been a Barack Obama.
Shit! Again, I didn't see this shit. Y'all see that?
that's
We were watching this
crazy.
together in real time. I literally told y'all that.
You're gonna co-sign him,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yo.
But for her to have the nerve to even say, yo, that's crazy, bro.
Way out of pocket. I can't believe I was like that accurate. She actually admitted it. Because he would have been the best motherfucker in the world. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. I'm sorry. Let's go.
It would have been amazing.
Ooh, no, I would have.
Hold on,
felt
I
for
gotta
him.
run that
There was
back.
a
I gotta run that
line
back.
he needs as a grown man in the world. That would be.
You should have threw a boy in the mix.
Is that Angie from?
I didn't have a boy.
Yeah.
Because he would have been a Barack Obama.
It's like baby Barack.
You asking if that's Angie Martinez? It might
Yeah.
be. Goddamn, everybody got old overnight. Okay. Well, not overnight. I mean, she ain't seen her, but that's a trip. It might be.
Yeah, it is
Oh.
Angie Martinez.
Ooh, no, I would have felt for him. There was a line.
Felt for him. Hold on. You would have felt for your son for having the genes of the first quote unquote black president in United States history. Mixed by my opinion, but okay, if you want to put that on it, that's crazy. Okay, let's take race out of it. You would have felt for your son for taking in the steps of the let's go.
People waiting to shake hands with our respective husbands,
Okay.
People like reaching over our heads and spilling water on us, trying to get to these 2, illustrious men, and she had the same look on her face as I did. Like, here we go, and I looked over at this beautiful woman. Did we even have a conversation?
Not until later in that afternoon. And that
So
was
you hadn't met.
we hadn't met.
You
This
just
was
saw.
Hold on, champ. Is this the beautiful woman she's talking about? I guess we're gonna find out as we go on. But I mean, okay, I'm not hating on older ladies. Everyone ages, but you saying that people were stepping over you two, quote unquote, beautiful woman to get to actually prominent figures. Probably, I know it's her husband, Michelle's husband, and probably her husband, whoever the fuck she is. But this is fucking crazy. You want the recognition for not having done shit. Okay, you're a lawyer, cool. I can respect you on that level, but you cannot outshine the master. That's the 48 laws of power. Let's go.
But I just saw the look on her face, which expressed the sentiments that I felt, which was
pissed off.
Barack, he had to adjust to what on time was
because he was on that.
Yo, she used my line. That's comedy. He had to adjust. You see the power dynamic? I tell my girl to adjust. She telling Barack, the president of the free world, to adjust. Let's go.
Island time.
Well, but I've got this husband who's like, when it's time to leave, it's 3:00. He's getting up and going to the bathroom. And I was like, dude, like 3 o'clock departure means you've done all that, It's like, don't start looking for your glasses, at the 3:00 departure. But he's improved over 30 years of marriage. But that was you must adjust. And Malia and Sasha, if they're doing anything with me, they are early.
Right.
So they've learned how to snap to it. Well, I couldn't have gotten through 8 years in the White House without my big brother. But you talked me into supporting his run. And he was smart enough to know that he needed to come to you and sell you on the ideas.
Everything happened so fast because Barack went from a state senator to a U.S. senator. And next thing you know, people were saying, this guy should run for president. You were like, no, not doing it.
Well,
what?
I was the cook.
What?
Speak on it, champ. I got a lot to say myself.
Bro, am I tripping, bro? This is crazy. He had to run it to convince that rainbow to convince him that it's okay for him to run for president and all these. What? This is crazy, man. Huh?
So he had to go through the rainbow to even get like her consent, quote unquote, to run.
Hey, now it makes sense why he's nicknamed President Rainbow, and that's all he did is everything for the Rainbows coalition over there. You know what I mean? And that's all he did. That's all he did. He only pushed the agenda for that. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do shit for black people. He didn't do shit for minorities. He's from Chicago. He didn't do shit for Chicago. He didn't do shit. One thing I can tell you, he did for her brother. He did a lot of shit for her brother. That's what he did for.
Speak on it. I don't even know about. I might have heard about a part or something.
Hey,
like
man,
that.
who signed into law same-sex marriages?
That was 2008, right? So right when he got in.
That was him.
I don't know.
He did a lot.
I'm thinking about California. I'm thinking about when we.
No, he did a lot of things for that community, bro. But it's just weird hearing him say that Barack Obama had to speak to Mary Poppins here to convince to go to run for president. What, Barack Obama? Where were your nuts at, bro? I'm running for president. You with me or you not with me?
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And people think I go too hard, like all these. And CT, I'm not throwing you under the bus, but I don't know where you at with it. But to me, happy wife, happy life is just a bad philosophy, champ, because if I'm not at peace, I can't function at my highest level. I can't even hold down the household like I need to if I'm constantly bending over and taking it where I shouldn't be taking it.
No, I feel you on that one. I never like that quote or analogy. You know what I'm saying? I never agree with that.
Okay, see, I got homies, and shout out to y'all. Y'all know who you are if you see this stream that call their wife the boss. I could never put that much sauce on it. Bars. Yeah. You ain't the boss.
Yeah,
it's too much sauce.
Yeah, and I'm not one of them dudes that I have to say something like that when she's in another room. I'll say that in front of her. She knows I run the household. She knows that and you'll get no argument from her from that. That's just how it is.
And it's not about dictatorship. I mean, people think that it's like It's not like hey, you're my slave or some shit like that. You're gonna do what
Right.
I tell you to do. Sit when I tell you
Yeah.
to sit. None of that
Yeah.
shit. It's that she
It's not
knows.
like that.
It's that she knows that there's one person who leads this household. There's one person
Yeah.
who's the commander in chief, just like a president is. We're gonna go. Are we gonna have diplomatic conversations about things? Yes, we are. Look, but this is what I'm planning. We want to do. I think this is the best options. What do you think? Okay, but now you know what? I already thought about that because and this is why I think this is the better way. And that's it to it. You know, and if you want to give her an opportunity that you may have a better idea,
Right.
teach me, baby. Let me hear you out.
Right. But
And if you're right, you're right. And if you're wrong,
yeah.
it's my way. But I'm the ultimate
And
say so.
and just something simple as going out to eat. Do you know if, and she says this all the time, if it wasn't for you to tell us what we're eating tonight, we'll be sitting in, like, going out to eat. We'll be sitting in the living room for 2 hours until she decides what she's going to
Right.
eat. So when it comes to that, baby, what we eating tonight? And I say, this is where we going. And it's no problem.
There
No
you go.
problem.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
A man is supposed to know. That's that. You absolutely right. When you start doing that shit about yo, babe, what you feel like eating is that I want to just be the man, be the man. You should already know your wife or your lady and her taste and shit too. It's not like
Right.
you're gonna have her go eat some some fish head soup and shit. If that's not what she, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
that ain't her taste, man. You know what she like. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
well,
Exactly.
so you're gonna you take the lead. You're supposed to be the planner. You're supposed to be the and is there every once in a while that she's gonna make of course it's special occasions or whatever for she decides babe, I want to go here tonight. Oh, okay, bet cool, let's go. But
Yeah, real women love that shit. Like I don't like they like that shit. Like
You to
they
take.
want a man
I
to
agree.
take control. Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
At least mine do. I don't know.
No. That's real shit. I've
you
had
got
my
you got men out there, bro, asking their ladies, babe, what should I wear?
Shit.
Does this look good, babe? Because I don't know. What the fuck? But that's the reality. But those men like that is because they've been raised by women. And they don't
Yeah.
know how to take care of this shit like a man. So now guess what? Guess who asks those type of questions? Women are the one who ask us, right? Yo, but does this look good? Right? That's what
Yep.
women do. But
Agreed.
but we got men out there who don't know how to fucking
No, I ain't heard about niggas asking women how to dress. That's
yes. It's look,
I had a
yes.
woman make suggestions, and maybe I did or didn't implement it. Most of the time, I didn't because I just got my own style. I'm just like I'm
Right.
comfortable with it.
Exactly. See, I was like, I've
That's
never
crazy.
took fashion advice from a woman. Never. It never will. I'm sorry. No disrespect to my baby, but nah. My style is my style. That's where I dress. I don't know.
And that's what we're as men. That's what we're supposed to do. Like I mean, that's the most basic shit. But nowadays, bro, these kids don't know what the fuck they do. They're gonna
But
ask you, yo, babe.
what will a woman always do? What she will you getting dressed, and what will a woman always do? Come, hey babe, you like this? You like
Mhm.
they will always do that. If she's a real woman, she'll always come to her man, baby, you like this? Is this dress good?
If she
Nah, I'm not
respects
feeling
you,
that one. If
more
she
to the
yeah, there
point.
you go. If she
Yeah.
if she respects you, she'll always come, babe. You like this? Nah, I'm not feeling that. I like the other one. Okay.
Right. I agree,
Or
homie. So we're gonna
I'll be the one who be buying the outfit for her. Like shit.
we're gonna
I'll be
do it
buying
like
the one.
this. We're gonna have a BS sandwich. It's boxing and BS, and we at 3.5 hours now. So we're gonna put a bow on it. We talk boxing at the beginning. We talk bullshit in the middle, and now we're gonna land
Hey,
on
that man
some
that you got
boxing.
on the screen, that man that you
Yeah,
got on the screen, you don't hear nothing about his bitch, and he just had a kid from another baby
this
mama and
bitch.
shit, right? You don't hear nothing, right? Do you hear anything from her?
Oh,
Yeah,
No,
we
they
gonna
all
let
hell
him finish
no.
family.
up.
They all got shit together. She knows her play. She knows where she got to be at. He's the man. He's the
Yo,
man.
That's right.
shout out HLD. I knew you would drop a super chat if you could. We working, champ. Oh, I didn't even fucking hit my basic shit. God damn, 3.5 hours in. Please, y'all, like and subscribe. Half the people that look at my shit or not subscribe, if y'all like the conversation, and we really took it into the BS tonight. We had football, we had relationships, we had boxing, all type of shit. And this is what I'm trying to do going forward. So you enjoyed the conversation, please hit the like, please sub. We a month deep and we going deeper. You know what I mean? And that's what she said. So I'm gonna put a bow on it like this. About Bud, to your point, Ansel, the fans believe they know exactly what Terrence Crawford is going to do next following a major unification bout tournament. Okay, obviously you're talking about the Canelo fight. Bud, oh, no, they're talking about the next unification at 160, I think. Bud Crawford is coming off a unanimous decision win against Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight on September 13th. We know that. It was a history-making night for Crawford as it became the first ever male boxer to become undisputed in 3 divisions. He moved up 2 weight divisions, yet managed to walk away with his unscathed record intact. I'm trying to get to the fucking point. Hold on. Because they were talking about after the unification that's going to have it. Here we go. Fans believe Crawford will try to become undisputed at the middleweight division next. This comes after recent reports that Janabek, I can't say his last name, WBO and IBF middleweight champion, will take on Arislan Lara, WBA middleweight champion, in a unification bout in December on the undercard of Isaac Cruz versus Lamont Rose Jr. That was my fucking point. Okay, so close it out. Do y'all see it? And we can do like, I don't know, 10 to 20 more minutes, but this is the last shit we're going to touch on. Do you believe that Crawford would take on the winner of this fight?
I'm gonna say it like this real quick. I honestly don't care, and the reason why I don't care is because Crawford, for me, is solidified. He's stamped. I don't really care what he do the rest of the way. I want the dudes like Boots to show and prove. I want the next step, the next tier to come up and make their way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you being
It's time.
consistent. Yeah, you've been saying for the
It's
past 2
yeah,
days
it's time.
you want the
I'm
youngsters.
good. I'm good with Crawford. I'm good. Whatever he do, he do. If he come back, he retire. I would love it for him to like. It's time for these young dudes to come up and show improvement. We need the next superstar or star face of boxing, whatever. Like Canelo, I'm good. Whatever you do, okay, whatever. But these next dudes gotta like, let's go. What's the next wave? What's the next wave? Right? You know what I'm saying? So that's me. You know, I don't know how y'all feel. Y'all can speak on it.
I
Go
said
ahead,
that
HLD.
earlier. I said that earlier over there with Marcus. Same thing. It's just like it's time for all these guys to move on. I don't want to even see Mayweather anymore. I don't want to see Pacquiao anymore. I don't want to see the top 5 of this heavyweight division, which they're all above 35 years old. They can all disappear and let the young bucks breed now into their positions. We want to see you guys take over. It's extremely disappointing for me with Boots because, yeah, you should be moving in that and Ortiz. Both of these guys are supposed to be heading towards these other champions, and they're not doing that. They're picking and choosing, circling around them, and they're not trying to take over. They're not trying to take over the divisions, and that's terrible. That's terrible. So, but we do need the new crop to take over because, bro, it's tiring, bro. Like, I mean, hey, Usyk, I love Usyk, bro. I think he's the baddest motherfucker on the planet. But hey, 38 years old. Everybody else there. What else are you gonna do at heavyweight? What else is there for him to do? There's nothing
You've
else.
done everything. Once
Let me
you've done
push back.
everything, what is else you do? I
Is
mean,
y'all
yeah, go
really
ahead.
trying to put a bow on it? And I feel your point to an extent. But again, I gotta circle back to the point I made earlier, the passing of the torch. Even if
Okay.
Atama isn't ready, will we be mad at Usyk fighting him? Because again,
No,
he has nothing else to prove. Will we be mad at that? I wouldn't, because
no.
like I said before, I ain't trying to see the belts scatter all over the world like the Dragon Balls, and we take another 25 years to get an undisputed heavyweight champ. I'm not trying to see that. I'd rather have someone have the opportunity to get it. If that happens, if he doesn't beat him and he just retires, cool. But give someone else the opportunity. One more. One more opportunity to pass the torch. As far
Okay,
as
but
Crawford,
don't you far as okay, don't you have to man, I'm trying to put don't you have to build to that? You gonna just jump the line and
well,
say, okay, I want to fight Usyk?
I
Like
understand
you
what you're saying.
gotta build towards that to let people know that you're ready for that. The same thing with Crawford. Crawford didn't get to this position overnight. He had to build to that shit. He had to damn near go through the people they say wasn't the top tier 147. He had to couldn't cross the street, whatever. And then when he finally did, he showed improved and did something that we didn't think he could do, which was tear in the Spence. So for Boots got all the talent. He has the what you would say the eye test. But we need to see him do something that we can say, oh shit, okay, let's see Terrence Crawford versus Boots. We can say he got all the talent in the world, just like Terrence and all that shit. But we need to see him go against something that can tell us, okay, yeah, he really ready for Terrence, or he can
Oh, that's
beat
for sure.
Terrence. And I'm not just going to say that just because I see on film that he is elusive, he's athletic, and he got speed. No, I need to see him up against something that's going to just that's going to show me that. So that's what I want to see.
All right, champ. Let me respond like this. I get it took me a while to wrap my head around the point you're trying to make. You were making the analogy between Usyk, Atama, and Bud Boots. He got to prove it before you think he deserves that shot. My only contention is this, and yes, both of them might retire, but Usyk is slightly older and slightly towards the end. Again, that's subjective, but more towards the end, I would say, than a Crawford, because Crawford could go on and fight. I see Crawford having, and it's a paper thin margin. Crawford maybe 2 to 3 more fights, maybe, and maybe 0, but Usyk 1 at most. All I'm saying is before Usyk retires, I want someone that I think has a legitimate shot to take those belts to get a shot at him. That's my only contention. Maybe that's me being selfish, but it's not a terrible analogy. I feel you. I think Crawford has more in the tank, and Boots has
Yeah,
done.
yeah, yeah.
No, they both haven't earned it. I'll say that. Okay, so it's not totally out of pocket. Again, I'm fair. I think about shit in real time. So I don't want to see, because it's the heavyweight, the marquee division. I don't want another 25 years. I might be out this bitch before we get another undisputed champion. I'm not trying to see that.
Right, right. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. For
That's it.
Moses, I need to see one more fight for him. I need to see one.
Well,
That last
Ideally,
fight is
but
too.
I just don't. Yeah. Okay.
Moses,
I feel you, man.
Hey, we looked it up earlier. He is not moving like that either, bro. He ain't moving like this. He ain't moving like this is. Hey, I'm trying to take over. He's not trying to do that. He's trying to fight this Adelaya guy or whatever it is. He just turned down an eliminator. Like, come on,
Adelaide?
man. Right. He wants to fight Adelaide, and he turned down the IBF eliminator. So he ain't trying to charge it like that. He ain't trying to like, hey, I'm gonna wait till Usyk retires, and then I'll clean it up with the bums that we got left.
So maybe it's wishful thinking on my part. You might be right, champ.
And Crawford, you think Crawford? Who's Crawford gonna pass the torch on to?
I'm not muted, Shane. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You tripping?
Who's Crawford gonna pass the torch on to? Is he gonna give Benavidez a shot?
If he comes back down,
or you know what I mean? I just don't see that. I think these guys are at the point of their careers that they're gonna look. I think Crawford's just gonna take another Canelo rematch. I don't think there's nothing else for him to do.
that's all you see. You made that point earlier on Mark.
Yeah, and I've been saying it for that. It's the only fight. And speaking of Bernie earlier, he said, "Look, I think Crawford's done unless they give him $100 million for a fight. It's $100 million or nothing."
Well, if you take that at face value, then yeah, Canelo is the most likely candidate. But you're gonna see. He's just chilling right now, enjoying the victory. What are we like? Almost 3 weeks out.
Yeah, I just let Bud go off into the sunset and chill for 2 months and like relax, man. It's like let these other young dudes, man, do something, man, to get us like the next wave and be like, okay, boxing is in a good state. We got some good matchups in the future. Because like right now, man,
That's
I'm just like,
embarrassing, bro. Boxing is embarrassing with these young guys. because only the old guys are the ones with the names of making these accomplishments, and out of the
Yeah,
young
that's
bucks,
Well,
but like I said, I know you guys, but I got T. I told T already. He needs to do something. Look,
I told T
fuck out.
already. Hey,
Hey,
y'all, I'm gonna step out for like 1 or 2 minutes. Hold me down, please. I'll be right back.
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
it's. Look, collect belts or collect names. And it doesn't matter. One of the two has to happen.
yeah, man.
He's
I just
28.
want, I want,
He did a good run until 25 because at 25,
yeah,
two-time lineal. Yo, that's yo. He was he was on a rush and getting shit done. But it's been 3 years now, and so it's
right,
time to we need to either collect unify this division. I like this name with Shakur, but
yeah,
you're the only one who's really doing this shit. But it's been 3 years. It's been three
right,
years, and we need to do
right,
something, bro. Because none
yeah.
of the young bucks are doing it. None of them are. So
Yeah,
we'll
I feel
see.
the same way, man. It's like Shakur, either one. I like them both. Like I was like saying before, like I don't know. Like I like Shakur, but I like Tio a little bit more just because he can talk. Because I like everything when it comes to boxing. We need that entertainment also in the ring, outside the ring. I think Tio brings it all, but Tio just like gets me angry when he like with the long hiatus. Now I'm not gonna say it was a long hiatus. It's just like the back and forth. I don't know if it was his fault or contract because we never know what's going on in the inside. Look at him, whatever. But it's just I want one of these dudes just to be like, yo, this is my shit. I'm taking over. Fuck y'all. I'm about to beat Shakur. Shakur, I'm about to beat you, and I'm about to run this shit. And I just don't see who's going to take over, man.
You
Well, with
talking?
you
You talking
when it comes
135?
I
just
mean, I don't give
overall
a
with the
fuck
young
who it
bucks.
is. 135. Like,
Well, I'm
who's going
just
to be the
saying. I
next?
don't.
Who's going to be the next face of boxing? Who's going to like Canelo's going to be going soon? Terrence going to be going soon. Who's going to be the next one? Like, I'm just like this shit is not looking good for. I just don't like what's going on right now with the young dudes. Like all these
Okay.
older dudes. You got Pacquiao hanging in there with Barrios. Like, is Fundora going to let? Is Fundora gonna let fucking Keith after the long hiatus he been on beat him? Like this not would not this is not how it's supposed to be. The young in the old days, like in the 80s, 90s, the young dudes would get these old motherfuckers out of here. Like
You,
get the fuck out of here, Sugar Ray. Get the fuck
hey,
out of here, Lennox. Like get the hell out of here. Y'all be gone, man.
hey, but the same shit was happening in wrestling, right? Wasn't the same shit, bro? Come on, man. We still got Hulk Hogan in his fucking 60s wrestling and shit. Ric Flair.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
we had all these, like, what the hell, man?
But the thing is between wrestling and boxing. The boxers got control of what the fuck they want to do. In wrestling, if the insiders, the people that run the shit don't want Hulk Hogan, the Undertaker, and these dudes to leave, they they keep them. That's how that runs.
Man, because we got Ric Flair in his 60s still in the fucking ring, I think. And I'm like, what the
Well,
hell?
not now, but yeah, he definitely wrestled late, way late.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So bro, they're the same faces as when I grew up, bro.
I don't want to see old dudes in the fucking ring, man. I don't want to see 40. I don't want to see Pacquiao in the ring, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You guys are in the. I've always questioned this about, and it's out of topic. You guys are in this. What happened to the giants in wrestling? Because all we got is all these small dudes now. But what happened to the giants, bro? What happened to the 6'7",
Well,
300-pound muscle dudes, bro? They don't exist anymore. What the
no, you
hell?
do have some big dudes that just not as skilled nowadays, and they're not getting over. No charisma. You
Yeah, but
had
they're all
that
like
dude.
six
Yeah,
footers. They're like six
Almost. No, no,
footers.
yeah,
no. Almost was like 7'4", 7'5", something crazy. Like one of the
No,
tallest dudes I ever
but
seen in this shit, but he had nothing
yeah,
to him.
but
You feel me?
everybody back then was 6'5" and above, bro. They ain't no 6 footers, bro. What
Well,
yeah. But
Bret
you
Hart,
CJ
you
Bret
said
Hart, and Ric Flair were like the of the small, but
you're talking.
everybody else
Yeah,
was
you're
no, I'm just a
talking
giants.
small
about
dude.
just
Go ahead.
the golden age where wrestlers back then had it all. They had it inside the ring, they had it outside the ring. They can hold the mic and just captivate an audience. And now it's just That's what they're trying to teach these guys, and some got it, but most don't. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, you can't teach those intangibles, champ. It's
Yeah. You can't. You
way
can't.
more difficult than people think. I don't think y'all get that, man.
For real.
Like I
Because
really
I was
didn't have it
telling,
as a teenager. As a 41-year-old
yeah,
man, I wish I had the athleticism I had back then. But yeah, it's a
because
come and
most
go
of the
type thing.
stuff, stuff that these kids they have a script,
Right.
and sometimes you got to go off that script, and these guys cannot go off the script. They don't know how to go to the top,
They're not that talented
and
to do that on
Okay.
their own to have the
yeah,
confidence to do it.
CT,
yeah.
you are literally in the game right now. Updated. I gotta ask you, champ. Is it like, and I think I know the answer. What I assume is if they don't want you to go off the script because most motherfuckers can't cut a promo for shit. But
Right.
if you do and you land and you get over, they be like, cool, they'll loosen the leash. But
Yeah.
if you go off the script and you fuck up, then they're gonna like either tighten it even more or just cut you loose. Is that the case? Or make you
Yeah,
start jobbing out?
yeah, it's now to the point where these kids don't even have the cojones to go off script because they just don't got it. They just don't
And it's
have it,
so
man.
much harder to say someone else's words than just speak from your fucking brain. Again,
Yeah,
we go on 4 hours. I just been talking shit and letting y'all talk y'all shit. I mean, it's natural, that's what people do. But yeah,
yeah.
I didn't follow no script. You give them an idea, right? Oh, to that point, it's a perfect segue. We're gonna close it down with this, y'all, just because I've been on here for damn near 4 hours. I'm hungry as fuck, and then I'm going to bed. Because even over here on the West Coast, it's damn near 3 a.m.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy. It's almost 6 o'clock.
speaking of doing shit off top, freestyling, and a promo, here we go. Yo, ECW. I've been down with wrestling for a cool minute. Please don't flag me. I'm closing it out with this because this is some real shit.